Yo, YouTube, what is going on? Welcome. Thursday Night Football. We got Josh and Joshua, whichever one you want to call us here. We got 49ers at Rams tonight. Potentially a landslide of a game. Josh, what are you thinking about tonight's adventure?
Well, I'm looking at the screen right now, and it says the Rams are favored by 7.5, which for you non-gambling folks all out there, which should be all of you, by the way,
Yeah.
that means that Las Vegas expects the Rams to win by at least a touchdown, if not more. So that's
a pretty big spread then, really. All
yeah,
things considered.
usually it's only like 3 points, maybe a couple points. It depends on how close the teams are. But yeah, I think I agree. I think the Rams are demonstrably better than the 49ers, especially right now, because I think they just showed the 49ers are going to be playing Mac Jones and not Brock Purdy. So, look, and I hate the 49ers. As a
Yeah.
Seahawks fan,
Sure.
they're my least favorite team. I don't like either of these teams, to be honest. They're both my rivals. But, yeah, I wish this could end in a 0-0 tie. You know what I want to happen?
A 0-0 tie is, it's not possible once we get points on the board, but
at this point, it is possible, though.
Yeah, it's more of a possibility right now.
Yeah.
Than it likely ever will be, because right at the kickoff, the odds of a 0-0 ball game go way down because of field position.
That's true. Yeah.
Never
right
closer.
Now we're looking at the best chance for a 0-0 tie. I think if you have a 0-0 tie in the NFL, it should go down as a loss for both teams.
I wonder if the odds of a 0-0 tie are higher than a 40-40 tie.
I bet yes.
Yeah,
I bet they definitely
inlay
are.
the Green Bay Packers and the Cowboys. What a shoot off at the end of that game, though.
That was nuts, dude. The Packers are lucky that there was even a tick left on the clock there. The fact that they decided to run a play, with like whatever time was ticking down, like 11 seconds, 10 seconds,
correct.
And then they actually snapped the ball. I thought they were going to try to make them jump off sides or something, but then they actually snapped the ball, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they could lose.
Yeah,
right here.
I thought that they got lucky with the countdown there for sure.
If all the defender had to do, imagine like he, instead of swatting the ball down, he swats it up, so it goes out of the back of the end zone, but doesn't hit the ground immediately.
Yeah. So the clock, it's like
game
Rocket League.
over.
It's like Rocket League.
Yeah, till it touches the ground, it's it's in play. So yeah, I think the Packers were lucky to tie that game, which tells me a lot more about the Packers. I'm not as afraid of them as I
agree
was earlier.
I think that, and it's always terrible to say this, like the no call or the call penalty wise. That was with Dak Prescott. That was an obvious intentional grounding. I mean, he's in the pocket. He just throws it off to the side, well behind the line of scrimmage. Totally. I can't believe that. And that's a call that doesn't need to be made live. That can be made post. Like they can.
They can amend that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't believe that wasn't. That really changes the game there too, because I think it was. I don't know if it was on a third down or whatever else, but certainly not as bad as. That's not a play call decision. That's more of a player in the moment decision that didn't get caught by the officials versus we're in complete control, maybe not to win the game, but to get a tie field goal or whatever else. And I'm just gonna throw the ball. I mean, I thought they ran out of time for sure when that had occurred. Nearly 100%.
And I would have laughed. I was watching that with Rayanne too, and she's like a Packers fan-ish.
Yeah.
Like her family roots for the Packers. She roots for the Packers. She will look up and be like, "Oh, how are they doing?" or whatever. But she doesn't actually. She's not invested.
Sure.
But it is fun to be like, the Packers suck. Like last week when they lost to the Browns. It's good
Dude, speaking of wives, on that topic a little bit is after Sunday Night Football last week, I just put on soccer just because I was kind of like still. It was live or whatever. It was on YouTube TV or whatever else. And I was like, why not,
Yeah.
And I was watching it for maybe 5 minutes, getting bored to death within the first 30 seconds because it's always like you always think something's about to happen and then nothing happens. And then something happens with a loud whistle and it's like, oh, it's offsides or Billy Bob Jr. is flopping, And my wife looks at me, who's from Cuba, by the way, chat. And she's like, I just soccer's boring now. I don't want to watch it at all. I just want to watch American football. And I was like, whoa,
Let's
yes,
go.
let's
Yeah, dude, that's a
go.
huge win.
Yeah, because when we first started watching football, when we first got together 2 years ago, if you will, she didn't, I mean, rightfully so, didn't understand the game at all, which makes sense, and really like soccer. And then she goes, I understand football now. It's more exciting because you're kind of always in a penalty kick territory almost. Like at any point, something big could happen, you know? Like a fumble, interception, a blocked kick. I mean, the blocked kicks this year have been nuts, dude.
Yeah, that is nuts. It's just too hard. In soccer, it's too hard to score.
Yeah.
It's like super hard to score. The
Yeah.
fact that there's a goalkeeper at all times makes it too hard to score. Like imagine if there wasn't. If it was just 11 on 11.
Yeah, no
there was
goalie,
no
and then you just have
keeper.
like you rotate goalie, kind of like Rocket League. Not to keep talking about Rocket League tonight, chat, but hey, you just have like one of your
But
defenders
same
knows
rules,
to rotate
like nobody
goal.
can use their hands or anything. Like you have
Is it
to.
legal? Do we have to have a goalie, or can you pull it like in hockey?
No, you can. Yeah, you can.
Okay,
You can.
nice.
Actually, the goalie can go down and help out on offense if they want to.
See, my thing is, I just, man, I don't mean to keep trying to innovate games that I don't know much about, like the KPO or all these things, but I guess it's just because the other team, like most soccer players at that level, have a leg and they can just like angle it towards the net and get it there, and you can't chase it down in time. But I think you can rotate to make it all work.
And if you need to, make the goal a little bit smaller, but no goals.
Yeah.
You know, just like maybe not make it quite as huge, but make.
Okay. Yeah, a no goalie league, a little bit smaller of a field. I'd like to see a skinnier field. That way you have to have more control over the ball.
For indoor soccer,
it is skinnier.
That's kind of how it is. Yeah.
True. True. I like indoor soccer shoes. Totally change of pace, but been a while since I've priced out a pair of Adidas Sambas. I bet they're like $85 now because the fashion nuts have picked up on them. So they went up in price. They used to be an affordable shoe. Yeah, $90 now. $100 in some places. Oh, that's if you want the only fiscal difference I can see on this is that there's like blue on the tongue versus $90 for the traditional tongue.
Okay.
I don't even understand. I prefer the traditional tongue. It's like the longer kind of soccer style tongue.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when Adidas Sambas, I think you used to be able to get them out of gumball machines.
Is that so?
Well, it depends on the gumball machine. It had to be kind of big, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some pretty big gumball machines.
You got to be in the right neighborhood.
Okay.
Where there's like actually a lot of Amazon-sized people living.
Is that one of those gumball machines where you actually have to put in like 4 quarters? You don't.
Yeah. I mean, the hard part about it is getting your size, because it's like, holy cow, I got some Adidas Sambas, but they're size 7.
Yeah.
Crap.
I was literally about to say size 7 too.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, I don't think very many people wear size 7. It's like you might as well wear kid size at that point still.
Yeah, not for a man.
Yeah.
You know?
No kidding. Yeah, this is kind of sad. I mean, anyway, I'm not in the market for shoes chat or anything, but if you like Adidas Sambas, they've certainly gone up in price significantly. So if that was your dream for Christmas gifts, well, better luck next year.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you live in a family where that's just...
That might be the thing.
Maybe they got it like that.
Dude, there's probably more families. Here's what I'll say.
Okay, yeah, say it.
There's probably at least 15 families where one of the family members is buying another family member a pair of Adidas Sambas every year, more so than every family member that's over the age of 18 all uses Actually, no, that's not the case. I take that back. I take that back 10 ways to Mars, because that's just incorrect. Can we talk about how on Monday Night Football they said waxing moon and gibbous or whatever?
The waxing crescent or the waning gibbous? Which one was it? I don't know.
It was both. They called both. It was Joe Sims was his name, the guy next to Troy Aikman, whatever his name is.
Joe Buck, yeah.
Joe Buck, yeah. Joe Buck was saying waxing, whatever and another. And then the lady on the thing was
Yeah,
talking
she
about the
said
waning gibbous.
waning gibbous. Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, and
We
then they just
called it
rolled
out.
out.
And then they flashed a stat across the screen, which said first game to end, first team to score 30 points on a Monday night on
With a waning gibbous.
during a waning gibbous
Yeah, the
moon.
next time that a team can
Yeah.
possibly do this is in 2077.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And this
Well,
team
we
should
won't
be
see this.
proud because they've locked that stat down
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
50 plus years, guaranteed. Lock it in.
Which is insane.
Unless an asteroid out of the asteroid belt potentially gets to be supersonic and hits the backside of our moon, which happens once every billion years.
Do you think
Which is a crazy thing to say because it's like we haven't even been around for billions of years. I mean,
right.
So how are we able to metric could be like,
Determine
well,
that?
the last time this happened was a
Yeah,
billion years ago.
yeah, right. I always wonder that too. I know that they're like doing some calculations
Yeah.
about how
The
the Earth is
size of the crater
rotating
and
and
the age of
everything.
the dirt and
Whatever, bro.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
still am like,
It's all
you're
speculative.
guessing at some point.
I mean, it's
At
about
some
the
point you're
same
like,
as trying to get a good fantasy league going.
yeah. No, that's tough. That's tough.
I think I'd argue that it's easier to have a easier to manage a lineup when there's more people in the league. When there's less people, you're all kind of gambling on star athletes. And then
That's
the
true.
odds of you getting multiple injuries versus someone else not getting any injuries is I don't know if my thought process makes sense on that.
I know what you're saying. Here's the thing about when there's more teams in the league is that there's no illusion of choice. Like
Yeah,
you're gonna, like, my second running back slot in my other league is pitiful. It has been
yeah,
pitiful
yeah. What is he get
all
like 4
year.
points a game?
No, I keep rotating them, but I keep guessing right
Okay, that's
uh,
good. Okay, I was about to say.
for the guy that scores a touchdown, so they'll get to like 9 or 10 or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's not anything to write home about. Actually, the one who's been the most disappointing is my RB1, who's Derrick Henry,
Yep.
who has sucked. So that
Yeah.
has been disappointing.
And
But
it's terrible. It's like Saquon Barkley's done better than him a few weeks, and Saquon's really done nothing. I mean, the thing with Saquon, he's getting stuff in the pass game, so he's getting out those reception numbers.
there's the knuckleball right away. Oh my gosh, he is
Dude.
lucky to have recovered
Now,
that.
here's my question about this. Oh, did he
Wait,
muff
that was
that forward a lot?
yeah,
Is
he
that what
did.
happened?
He did.
Okay.
Did it
Because I'd like
land
to
in?
see a team improvise an
Look at
onside
this.
because you have to announce an onside kick now.
Yeah.
But who's to say I couldn't design a kick somehow, figure it out to where I land in that landing zone in that 20 and it starts bouncing backwards.
Dude, what a freaking kick that is. Like, honestly, that's
Yeah.
a huge weapon.
Well, we dealt with that when we played the Rams, dude.
Yeah.
That guy is good at the dirty ball.
Yeah, he can. All right, here goes McCaffrey.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's bottle this guy up, please, because who I'm going up against this week in fantasy chat, they got Christian McCaffrey and Puka Nacua. So I'm about to see my week 5 fantasy hopes melting away.
Yeah, possibly dashed before Thursday night's even over.
Chat, last night I had a 28% chance of winning this week. I put my armchair GMing work to the test and ended up with a 32% chance. So
that's good.
At least I
That's
increased
better.
it by
That's
4%.
a higher number. Oh, there's McCaffrey again, and he's going to get the first down, scampering forward.
Can this defensive tackle please put his arms around this guy?
Yeah. Well, dude, McCaffrey's muscular, bro. He's built like a tank. He's kind of like a little bowling ball, Like, I feel like he's slippery. Like, people just kind of bounce right off of him. He's more.
The next McCaffrey is this guy on the Giants. I forget his name, but he's going
Scattaboo.
Yeah. I like the way he played, man. He's strong.
Dude, do you remember I was telling you about him before the season started?
Yeah, you said you were excited about him over any other running back. Yeah.
Yeah. And I still hold that opinion. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad that the guy ahead of him got injured. I'd never root for injuries.
No, but he deserves he's shot early in his career.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he and Genty are going to be, like, obviously, I don't know how Genty's career. I don't know how either of their careers are going to play out,
sure,
but
sure.
I would say those two are probably going to be the two from the class who end up being the best. if I had to guess. Although there was a lot of good running backs
Yeah, this was definitely a
in
running
this
back
class.
class, to my
Yeah, it
understanding.
was. Yeah. Here goes Mac Jones on 1st and 15. And look who's going to throw it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey got 3
Wow.
touches on 3
Wow.
downs, and he's going to get the first down as well,
It's always
falling
interesting
forward.
to me to watch these teams opening drive because they all come out with a, hey, the first time we touch the ball, here's what we're pretty much every play is almost scripted.
Yeah, they got a
Unless one
script
of yours
for sure.
doesn't gain yardage. And I always like to see a team march right down the field, get their 7 points, and then see if they can do it again or if that defensive coordinator can adjust and really see the depth of this game plan. Is it just going to be this opening drive wizardry, and then out of nowhere, wizardry throws the ball at the dang dirt?
Mac Jones,
what a wizard!
The ball.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Kyle Shanahan shaking his head on the sideline already.
Yeah,
he's like, "Why is my quarterback such a freaking
and we got
idiot?"
it. Oh, that's why he knew there was a holding call.
Oh yeah,
he knew there was a holding call.
That's gonna throw it off too. That throws off the script a little bit. You don't really script for, or maybe they do. I don't know how deep these scripts go. Like maybe they script for. Yeah, that was certainly a hold.
That was a good throw. That was probably the best bad throw I've seen this year.
Yeah. He really put it in the dirt.
No, I mean, that didn't even have a chance at anything other than just getting some felt pellets embedded in its laces.
They're already on the 48-yard line. That looks like a double
20.
motion.
This might go to McCaffrey here. Oh, there we go. Little
they got it to Kendrick
screen.
Bourne, and he looks like he's going to get the first down. He's got room.
Oh,
he's getting tripped up from behind.
Tackle. Kind of a turf tackle there.
Yeah, the guy kind of tripped him up a little bit.
He did.
He got all the way down to the
took him out.
18-yard line.
I like these plays. I like the downfield screen kind of setups. You just got to be careful that there's no need to have your offensive line trying to help with this. And I've seen teams doing that this year where they try to time it to where they can get their offensive line downfield. And it seems like this year the league is like excited about not letting any offensive lineman even think about going past that little marker that they've got.
Why does it? Oh, never mind. Here goes McCaffrey forward for 3 yards. I was going to say, why does it say Mac Jones is 3 for 3 when we just saw him dust the ball? But it's because that was a holding call, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, he's lucky.
Hey,
dude, there's a guy in Vegas right now that's cheering for that holding call because he bet that Mac Jones would be 100% completion on his opening drive.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Part of his parlay money line.
Okay, here we go. Mac Jones
takes on a wheel route. Oh, no.
Oh, he faked the wheel route twice. They've done this play before.
Dude, I like doing the right there. I like doing the fake toss to McCaffrey, look right, and then have McCaffrey just running up the sideline on a wheel route.
Yeah. The wheel routes are dangerous,
dude.
Man. If you can put him on, if you can put the ball on him as he's running, he's outrunning that linebacker. You got a
running back that's competent to really catch the ball if the quarterback doesn't get it there perfectly.
And then you just have the receiver, whichever receiver's on the left side, taking out the safety by just like running a deep post.
And then even if he doesn't, it's like good luck tackling almost any running back in the NFL as a safety.
3rd and 1 here, McCaffrey, and he plows ahead for a few. He's going to get the first down. Well, we got a little bit of after
the whistle action there.
You know,
little after hours here.
You ever see when they try to just pull him by the leg, just pulling him backwards, like after it's like there's forward progress. Like you're not.
Yeah. I like when the offensive player goes down and then he like slaps his arm forward with the ball.
Yeah. He's like, that's where it was.
Yeah.
Trust me. 1st and goal here. This is a
first might make a play here. Nope.
Mac Jones.
Not even close.
Wow.
Bad call out. Of all the call outs I could have, first just got taken out by a one-on-one block.
That's Jake Tonjes. That's the backup tight end. But he's a starter now now that Kittle is on IR. Sorry to put salt in the wound there.
Yeah, they've been getting him going all. Yep. They just got 4 people with McCaffrey stalled.
Yeah.
2 guys rolled out, and then 2 guys were still looking at him. And it's like, even if he did anything, you're not even going to be in the right place to do anything about it. Caught him looking
for sure.
I like this though. I'd rather see the Rams have to play from a comeback position right here. I want to see how aggressive they want to be. Clearly the 49ers came out with nothing to lose here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got Mac Jones as their quarterback.
I mean, look at him. He looks like, doing it.
He's apparently a huge a-hole.
Really?
Yeah, like apparently he's like a dirty player.
Oh, wow.
Which you wouldn't expect, like when you look at him, he just looks like a weird
maybe when he threw that ball at the ground, he was trying to twist somebody's ankle.
Yeah, I think he was.
He was trying to get it in their walking path.
Yeah, to get them to step on it so that they...
I told you I didn't want pickles on my chicken sandwich, guy.
No, but he kicked a guy while he was on the, after he was on the ground, he like the guy sacked him and he tried to cleat him.
Dude, of all the people to be dirty in the game, it's the guy with the name Mac Jones.
He's apparently talks a ton of smack. I don't think anybody likes him either. I think that's another thing you could look up for the people at home. You could look up, does anybody like Mac Jones? I think Google will tell you the answer is no. He's just kind of it's like one of those guys, And we've all had him. We've all had him on our sports teams or on, or in our classes potentially. Just the outspoken kind of why you being like that type of guy, where it's like you really don't need to be this abrasive. like the type of guy that thinks that everybody's just out for him,
Dude, how about this one? Okay, we've got 3 instances. We've got the Brian Burns incident of 2021. Jones grabbed Burns' ankle during a game versus the Panthers, which led to Burns calling it dirty and saying, "Happy hunting." And I'm assuming that means Brian said, "I'm going to come and get you now." A low hit on Eli Apple, 2022. Many around the league blasted Jones for sliding into Apple's legs away from the play.
Oh yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, yeah, he that's what I meant when he was cleating the guy. He slid into him. It was clear he was trying to kick him.
Okay.
Take his legs out. Okay. Oh,
and then we've got one more listed here. Sauce Gardner, 2023. Jones allegedly hit him below the belt, which sparked a pile-on from players and fans online. What a guy. At quarterback with this, that's like an Ndamukong Suh kind of rookie year stat line, Not trying to, have Ndamukong Suh catch strays here live on our watch party, but
I think he earned it. I think he earned the stray. It's probably okay.
Let's see what Matthew Stafford's got going on. He can throw it to anybody but Puka Nacua this drive, and I'd be pretty happy.
What a handsome guy he is.
Yeah, he's not looking bad. He doesn't look like the type of guy to slide into Eli Apple's legs.
He doesn't look like that kind of guy. No. In fact, if we're looking at fantasy teams here, I'd like the ball to go to Kyren Williams as many times as possible.
There you go, little 4 yards. Little 4-yard action.
Yeah, starting out with a little 0.4. That doesn't hurt. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, Strarari, what's going on? Welcome to tonight's broadcast.
Hey, welcome. Welcome in.
Hope that your Thursday evening is going wonderfully. And if you're watching the game with us, I hope that the balls are, rolling in your favor here. Not being thrown at the dirt, Mac Jones style.
May the balls be ever in your
Whoa!
favor. Whoa, he's a little trip there.
No, that might have been
intentional.
No, of course, yeah. No, I don't think that was intentional at all.
No, I don't think so either.
But it was. Is Matthew Stafford the guy that made the diving handoff? I don't know if we were watching that game together.
That was one of the younger quarterbacks. No, it was McCarthy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It was an impressive effort.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Former NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah. After one quarter of insane play.
Yeah, put some respect on his name.
There's Kyren Williams on his name.
Ahead for 1, and that's going to be enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10.
They're going to grind down here and get a touchdown. From what I've seen this opening drive, I mean, not saying that first run was busted, but the pass to Nacua was definitely busted.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can just argue that a game is okay, who makes the most out of busted offensive plays?
I would agree. I think, yeah, who can make the most of a bad situation?
Yeah.
And in that regard, I'm definitely taking Stafford over. Oh,
Whoa!
sailed that one though. He had
Whoa!
Atwell open on the sideline, and
Yeah, Christopher Columbus, watch out. Better hope
yeah,
that Matthew Stafford's on a time travel or he might go discover America with that ball.
I think what happened is Stafford saw one of the training guys he didn't like on the sideline and just
Sure.
wanted to
Yeah,
hit
took him
him with
out.
the ball instead.
Well, Matthew
He's,
Stafford's a bit more casual about throwing shade.
yeah,
He doesn't just, it's not going to be caught on camera. You have to really have a trained eye to spot his antics.
I agree. All right,
Look at those
Kyron
red
Williams coming
circles around
back
the
to the
players. I like how they don't let it go above the logo. Interesting. Whoa!
Stafford get taken
Okay.
down in the backfield.
I like this. We're going to have a 3rd and 18. I like to see how
Yeah,
aggressive they're going to be here at home. We've been seeing a lot of
mm,
teams just do a little duck pass down
they're gonna check
low
it
or a
down.
little draw run up the middle.
A little screen pass.
Dude, I mean, just go get whoever their seam route guy is and just throw it deep. And if it gets picked off, it's the same as a punt. Otherwise, it's incomplete, and then just punt the ball. I don't know why that's not done more often.
I don't really understand. I think they're just trying to get. Yep, they're just gonna do a little
Wow.
handoff to Kyron
Wow.
Williams here. Let him go ahead for a few.
Trash.
Yeah, I don't know. It's surrender in my opinion.
Well, it's interesting how much the game has changed when it comes to going for it on 4th and like 2 or 4th and 3. Once you cross the 50, like even if you're on the opponent's 48 or 47, you're like, okay, we're gonna go for it on 2 or 3 here on 4th down. But I'm not even going to make an effort to get a first down on 3rd and 21 anymore. I mean, last year, the year before, you'd see teams really trying to. I mean, I'll go back to the Carson Wentz era during the Eagles Super Bowl run in 2017. We converted so many 3rd and longs with Carson Wentz, making it happen in the pocket, and then just bombing the bomb down the field. And you really don't. I don't know if it's the risk of injury, risk of teams fumbling, maybe the quarterback fumbling in the pocket, trying to make something happen. It's definitely
Yeah,
it's a
maybe
stat
it's
driven
just
decision.
that the defensive lines are so good now
Yeah.
compared to the offensive lines that they're just afraid for any kind of strip sack, anything like
Okay.
that. Like you can't let the play develop.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when the team knows, like, okay, you're
Yeah.
about to
They
pass.
need time in the pocket. They need at least
Yeah.
a 3-step, if you
Oh
got
yeah.
like a fast
Probably a
receiver.
5-step
Yep.
drop,
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they've probably done some analytics, some math, but it's just more exciting when you
Yeah.
try.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Because like even if it's only you're gonna convert 5% of the time, like
yeah.
those 1 out of
Well,
20
we got the
plays
new
is
kickoff
exciting.
rule for things to be exciting. Why don't you
Yeah.
force teams to throw the ball down the field, Roger Goodell?
The thing is,
On at least on every drive, you have to have at least one 80-yard bomb, which is going to be very hard if you get the ball at the 50. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take the
you have to
ball,
go
run backwards 30 yards,
and then you got to
and then
throw
you
it.
have to throw your 80-yard bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, and the defense has to let you do it too. Like they'll
Yeah.
chase you back to the 30
They're
yards in
going
the
to keep you
backfield, and then
honest.
they stand
They're going to keep
in your
you
face
honest.
like
Yeah, the IRS is like, hey,
get
we'll
ready.
garnish your checks and wages if you
Yeah.
don't pay us.
Sure. Well, and you know what? Somebody said there should just be no kicking in football. Imagine touchdowns only. No, I'm not
no,
saying this. No field goals.
no.
What what about this though? Because somebody was like, okay, these people are kicking 60,
Yeah,
65
yeah.
yarders.
It's changed the
So
game.
I like the idea of some randomness.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
you
yeah, we're
just
gonna either this. You get two options. So like whenever you want to kick a field goal, you go over, and they've got a rolling of the dice. Okay, you have to roll 2 dice, and the dice lands on things like, okay, plus 5 yards to your kick attempt, and we're also gonna have a giant fan blowing
yeah.
wind left to right.
Exactly. No, exactly. Stuff like that. Or it's like you get to you get to
No, and then
kick a
sometimes you get lucky and you got a dice that says they're gonna blow wind left, and you got one that says it's going to blow wind right.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, I can make a 90-yarder right now.
Yeah, and one of them,
I just got to get it in that wind stream, baby.
One of them's like you get a helium ball. Okay, so you can kick it to the moon.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be unsure of whether or not it actually was a field goal or not because they don't make the
we got it. That's when you got to employ the 97-foot tall
field goal post.
The field goal post. Yep.
I completely agree. And if you need to, just to make sure they're stable enough, you can put the field goal post 97 feet into the ground.
Yeah. I mean,
to anchor it.
And you might have to divert some plumbing for the stadium, pardon the long lines in the restrooms, folks, but we've got to make this game more interesting.
What if they made the field goal posts as Mac Jones just got drilled, but he made a good throw?
He might get somebody back for that, though.
What about if the field goal posts were kind of moving back and forth like this, like it just undulating a little bit?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that you actually had to.
No, like they're gelatinous almost.
You know what I mean?
Gelatinous is the wrong word. Oh, roughing the passer.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
They got him for touching the passer here? I don't know. I want
to see the replay. That was bang, bang, chat. A little high, helmet to helmet. Oh, look, you can see Mac Jones crying.
Yeah, he does look like there. He's about to cry.
He kind of tears up a little bit. Oh, he's getting ready to say something nasty once the cameras go away from him.
Yeah. He was about to use a word we can't use on this stream.
Wow, what a gift for the 49ers here. I'd like to see Jared Verse make a big play here. See what he can do. There's a very athletic defensive end on the New York Giants. It's very interesting to watch. I think he's number 0, potentially. Very athletic. I mean, he almost looked, I think so. That's correct. Yeah, he's a freak athlete. He looks like a more lean version of Myles Garrett. Like just very lengthy, but extremely agile. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if that guy could play a little bit of like tight end or something. Just very.
Wasn't he the guy? He got a sack and then he did like the Spider-Man celebration where he was
correct. Like, yes, yeah. But he made it like very like the motions of his arms and everything.
Yeah,
he's very elastic.
Cool. I was like, dang, dude, he could probably play Spider-Man with Tom Holland.
If they needed a gigantic Spider-Man stand-in, you're the guy.
No, honestly. I mean, they're doing like the Spider-Verse stuff where there's like all these different versions.
Yeah.
Come on.
That'd be actually interesting. In our lifetime, we'll probably see a superhero movie where somebody's playing in the NFL.
That would be fun.
That'd be a cool league. Superhero league.
Mac Jones steps up. He throws it to McCaffrey. He's gonna be a couple inches short.
I can't believe he didn't think just to kind of toss his arm forward. What a rookie mistake here.
Well, you know him. He likes to keep the ball.
That's true. You're not wrong.
He
but
wants
it's
to
not
make sure
a damn
he's not
loaf of bread. You got to deliver that pizza, dude.
4th and inches.
I'd like to see a Mac Jones sneak here. 7 for 7, 95 yards. He might go 100 for 100 tonight.
So far, it's not an impossibility.
I'd like to see a 12-quarter game of football.
They're definitely going to sneak it. Yeah. That was weird.
He ran that pretty tragically. The center was all the way in the end zone before he even started going forward.
The center was like, do I have the ball?
Look at this. The center did a good job, but Mac Jones didn't follow.
I can't believe they didn't have more guys in the box.
Yeah, that's just they're not thinking Mac Jones. Look at Mac Jones cussing when he's doing it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's too easy. Can't let him get a yard that easy. They didn't even push it.
No, they didn't. No, they just went right forward. All right, let's see what Mac Jones got. They're going to go for it on a seam route here.
He's looking to throw.
He was looking deep. I'm serious. If they show the replay there, I don't mean to call it out, but there was a seam going deep. I'd like to see the replay, but they're not going to show. They're just going to show the catch. But
they're not going to show all the receivers.
He was looking deep, though. I promise.
He did get the completion.
Oh, here we go. You can see this. Somebody goes up on a seam.
Kendrick.
No, there's not
Oh
technically
no,
not a
they
seam
kind of.
route, but
Yeah, they kind of
out
break
a
outwards.
post or look, I mean,
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, a
kind
little
of a
out,
seam. He went and
little
found
out and up.
little
Yeah,
found the zone, breaking the zone, but
he could have
I
thrown
just could
that
see
ball,
it.
but I don't think he had the arm to fit it in
The
there.
run
Josh
left,
Allen would have ripped it. It's a run,
left of
basically
the middle.
straight forward.
Well, it was to the left of the center.
That's true. I
When
mean,
I
he's
say
getting.
left, I mean, unless that sucker's going right up the tailbone of the center, there's a direction.
It's gonna be 3rd and 1 here, though. He got stuffed right at the line. We're almost at the 2-minute warning of the first quarter.
How many comb strokes do you think McVay puts into that spike? 3, like just a 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, I don't think he's putting much
I think
thought
he
and
just does
effort
it at the
into it.
beginning, like just up like this, and then once on each side, and just kind of makes it a
I think
volcano.
somebody else does it for him while he's like thinking about football and salivating. Oh,
Dude,
miscommunication.
he might hit
Mac
somebody in the
Jones had
shins
it.
after that one.
Yeah, he might. Look at it. He looks like he's angry. Oh,
Tragic.
they're going for it here.
I would. I think once you go
Yeah.
for it once, you got to keep going for it the rest of that drive. That's just
I
my
mean, on
opinion.
a 4th and 1, I feel like it's almost always worth it to go for it.
Yeah.
You know, that must be the
Robinson,
Rams.
that was that defensive coordinator for the Rams. Not
It must
Robinson,
be.
of course. What's his name?
Who, McCaffrey?
Oh, one
Oh,
second.
oh.
The defensive coordinator for the Rams. He looks like a boxer, like a wrestler or something. He's got like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
He looks like no one you'd want to mess with. Like he definitely looks like he can grapple. Kind of getting back on that head coach coordinator kind of a death match,
Yeah. Yeah, he should go fight Robert Saleh.
How about Curb Streak sitting down with his jacket buttoned up? That jacket button is holding on for dear life, dude.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to
Curb Streak's put
it.
on some weight, man. I mean, I don't mean to be I'm not trying to throw any gordito shade here,
man.
but
come on.
He's gained a little weight around the belly there. Come on, bud. Well, if he took off the button, you wouldn't be able to notice it.
It's true.
You
would just see the tie hanging down.
Look at this, man.
Mac Jones called timeout because he didn't like the look, I guess.
Yeah, well,
4th and 1
here we go.
On the 39-yard line. It's a handoff to Brian Robinson.
A long forming run play.
Yeah.
Those sometimes it just worked, but those seem to be very effective, where you kind of just like it's almost like a draw run, even though you're running the whole time. It's just the defense doesn't know where the ball's going per se,
Mm-hmm. And you gotta. It's good if you have a back with some vision who can see where the hole is about to open up.
This is where you got to watch film, though, as a defense. Embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're up to right now. I don't like it, though. Oh, we got a little reverse here. And it's going to be a pass to McCaffrey. He's gonna move forward. He's like,
no, that should be a sportsmanship right there. I think if you look for a penalty, that's a sportsmanship.
I think that should be a penalty.
Yeah, I think being like,
stop,
you didn't see
stop
that
looking
ref.
at
Like
the
that's
ref.
more sportsmanship than taunting some player after you played him out.
So it was a handoff to McCaffrey, a pitch back, to a reverse guy. And I get what he's saying there. It was a bit of a horse collar, but
I would actually give a lot of credit to the defense there for not breaking down on that. Yeah, they gave up 8 yards, but very confusing play. And you have the lead by 7. I just don't understand whipping out plays like that when you've got the lead by so much. There's no reason to show your book. Unless you're like the Eagles doing the fake tush push, which is more strategic because it's like, which one are we going to do now, bud?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that's part of why you show trick plays, right? Is so that there's more that the people have to prepare for.
That's true.
And now you can do the trick play.
Yeah, or the trick that's not a trick play. Like do all that motion and it's actually just a dart down the field. Here we go, Mac Jones.
I don't know. That could have been an offensive pass interference too. I mean, he was out of bounds.
Little WWE.
He threw him down. Made the catch, but it was out of bounds, so that's not going to count.
Mac Jones throws a good deep ball here. Out of bounds.
He didn't even get 1 foot in bounds.
Yeah. I think it's crazy to say Mac Jones throws a good deep ball, and that's just like not even. I mean, it's the receiver for being at full. I'm not going to blame Mac Jones entirely, but
that's his first incompletion, I think. McCaffrey ahead for 2. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here. This is their longest third down that they've had. And
we are end of the first quarter.
end of the first
7
quarter.
49ers, 0 for the Rams. 49ers are in what? Are they in the red zone right here? Or they're close to it.
I
Like
think
on the
they're
30.
Yeah, they're somewhere in there. They're driving, that's for sure. Haven't
Here we
really been
go.
stopped yet. Haven't really even been. I mean, I guess they had a couple 4th downs, but
yeah, a couple 4th down conversions on this drive.
They've
Both
been short.
rushing conversions. One a quarterback sneak, kind of. More just. I mean, it was. That's really what it is. And the other like long developing, kind of just up the gut, kind of a trap run. Really, I think they pulled their guard around and kind of just forced that hole to be open, challenged the linebacker to choose a side. That's what you were saying is like very important that the running back has vision there to choose the right side. You know, so you're gonna get tackled, but tackled like once you get the yard and a half.
You got to fall forward through whatever tackle attempt is made. You can't get met in the hole because that's where you're gonna get driven backwards.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of work for McCaffrey so far. No surprise. He's he's their workhorse.
It's also just a safety net for him. I mean, the numbers he's put up in his career while being injured a lot of the time, is impressive.
You think he's a Hall of Famer?
I think that my Hall of Fame kind of arguments are you have to just be a name that people can't keep out of your mouth if you haven't. He has won a Super Bowl though, right? The 49ers. No, they haven't. Yeah, they haven't won a Super Bowl. They've made it. They just haven't won.
Yeah, he made it to one, but he didn't. Yeah.
So I think that I'm not saying McCaffrey's not really good or anything like that. I just don't think that he's had that. I mean, I don't know. I just think that unless you're on the defense, right? Because defense, you can really make a difference. You can stack up stats, interceptions, blocked passes, make a huge difference. But if you're just a running back doing what you're supposed to do, how many other running backs are putting up similar yardage just by a couple hundred yards less? I think the injuries are what's going to hurt him unless he wins a Super Bowl.
I think that's true. I agree with your final assessment there. I think he has the individual seasons to stack up for it, but I don't know if he has enough individual seasons.
And I don't think the 49ers win a Super Bowl in the next 10 years.
Well, I sure hope not. I actually kind of hope that a sinkhole opens underneath their stadium, and that's what happens to them for the next 10 years.
Oh, man.
Lord, I'm sorry about that. I'm kidding.
No, Matt Jones is putting on a clinic tonight, chat. Serious.
We got a lot of 49er fans in the crowd there. They're in California as well, aren't they? Mac Jones with a little back shoulder fade.
I love these.
Yeah, I like it because you get the corner. He's not looking at it at all. And then you just,
Sauce Gardner said this about Mac Jones in a post-game interview. After a game versus the Patriots, Gardner accused Jones of hitting him in the private parts during a post-play scrum. Crazy chat. I'd have to escalate the rating of tonight's stream to PG-13 private parts.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, it's getting serious.
Private gonads is what that PG would stand for, PG-13. 2nd and goal. McCaffrey got down to about the 2-yard line. Matt Stafford is warming. He's getting a little bit of water in, which is wise. And chat, you should do that as well. Oh, we've got a little bit of a play design going on here. Jones is rolling out. He's going to throw it to McCaffrey, and it's going to be
I
easy.
really needed that to happen tonight.
It's going to be easy.
Excellent.
Man.
And then watch, this next drive is going to be a Puka Nacua jet sweep for 80-yard touchdown.
Exactly. Exactly.
And there goes my fantasy week.
and now you're down by 50 just to start out.
Mac Jones responded to Gardner Johnson, not to keep harping on this chat. I'm just invested at this point.
No, I like it.
Nothing was intentional. Claimed it was just simply movement in the pile of players. I will not confirm nor deny. Contact sometimes happens. Interesting.
I will not confirm nor deny. I think you're supposed to deny in that situation, dude. If you don't confirm or deny, I think you just confirmed it.
Nothing was intentional. What a thing to say.
So you hit him.
I think when you have to say nothing's intentional, I think it makes it intentional. Versus being like, wait, I accidentally hit him there?
Oh, dude.
You know, does that make sense? You got to have kind of a more.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go to him after. You know, I'm going to hit him up on Twitter or whatever and be like, sorry, I hit you in the nuts, dude. No, he's. I don't think he's sorry about it at all.
Doesn't sound like it, to be honest. He got the nickname Mac and Cheese from Cam Newton when they were teammates on the Patriots. Cam said it was because of Mac's soft voice and because his name is Mac. So naturally, he just called him Mac and Cheese. The name stuck and fans loved it. Some even show up in Patriots gear with Mac and Cheese boxes or signs.
Are you reading an AI overview right now? Like, what are you reading?
Yeah, I'm just, it's just.
I was like, who wrote that? There's no way a human being wrote those words down.
No, I wrote them before the the broadcast.
Well, I would believe that.
Okay, let me go to Google. Let me see if I can source the Mac and Cheese.
I've never seen or heard of that at all. I mean, it's probably true.
Okay, here we go. We got a Reddit post.
I like that they had to clarify that one of the reasons that the Mac and Cheese nickname is a thing is because his name is Mac.
Yeah, no, I like how they, and I also like how apparently Smooth, the first thing
that's
Cam
what
Newton thinks of is cheese.
Cheese. Yeah.
When I think of cheese, I don't think of smooth, dude. I think of like
no, me neither.
Soft, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't really think of texture when it comes to cheese. Flavor's the first thing to come to my
mind. You know, cheese kind of smells sometimes.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I just feel like you can have the same argument to call him macaroni if he has a soft voice.
His actual name is McCorkle, which is funnier than any other nickname that you could give him. His name is literally McCorkle.
McCorkle Jones. What a guy.
Look at that name.
McCorkle. I'm gonna paste this in the chat for everybody out there. Ilyanet, Strarar, if you guys are still with us. There's McCorkle Jones. Why does he seem like he'd be like related to Squidward with a name like McCorkle?
He definitely seems like he's a look at it. Look at him. He's getting a dude. Look at him. No.
Oh yeah, there we go. There's McCorkle getting loose on the sideline. Little Mac and Cheese.
Somebody ran into him and he went like this. He did this. This is what he did. Little.
I'm sad that I missed that.
Yeah.
Here we go, running backwards to go forward. A peewee football thing.
Yeah, it almost worked.
Love to see it.
Except it didn't work at all. 14-0 now. 49ers just putting it on them here in the first.
Oh wow, no, dude. You hearing this conversation? They're like, if Mac Jones keeps this up, you might have to talk about starting him over Brock Purdy if Brock Purdy gets healthy before not. What are you talking, dude? Herb Street laughed instantly.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Oh, look, there's Puka Nacua.
Here's what you got to do to Puka Nacua. You got to put your face mask on his rib cage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't condone violence, Chad. I'm simply saying what you need to do. And what I mean by that is just tackle him correctly. And by tackling correctly, I mean just good form and putting your face mask to the side of his ribs, not on his ribs. My apologies, YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, not with the intent to cause permanent harm.
Yep. Just temporary to where you're not getting the first down.
Just trying to tackle him to the ground, that's all. Stafford back to throw. Steps up.
Ooh.
Oh, that one got tipped at the line. Almost got to Kyren
I
Williams.
thought he was going to get that.
It looked like he was going to
Dude, are we
stab
going to
it with
have
one
2
hand.
3-and-outs right here back to back? Well, it wasn't a 3-and-out back to back the first time, but you know what I mean. We're going to see 2 punts. Oh, there we go. Good
Yeah,
swat.
good little swat.
Oh, yeah, good camera view to see how close he got to catching it.
No, we had to see Matt Stafford going.
Yeah, we had to see him get upset.
Shake the head. Oh.
Yeah, the typical shake of the head.
Here we go. Third down. 3rd and 5.
Here it comes. Slant route, Nakua beating 0 right across the middle.
It is Nakua, and he was over the middle, and he's going to get to the 50-yard line.
0 went into deep coverage for some, I don't even know what
Yeah,
kind of
I don't
coverage
really
call that was.
understand
They
that.
left the middle of the field wide open. I don't know what zone that. Oh, they're talking about it right now.
He's like, wait, you were supposed to be right there because I went over.
This is blown coverage, dude. Yeah, 0's wild and out.
Yeah, he's way back there.
Let me go into a cover 4 scenario on a 3rd and 5.
Yeah. It's exactly.
I've got it over here by the pylon.
Yeah. I got it way back. Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't worry. No one's even near me. I'm covering the back ump.
Well, nobody was near him because he was covering it. They didn't want to even.
I'd like to see a defensive player swat a flag that's being thrown.
Oh, that's gonna be a 15-yarder.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 15-yarder.
I'd bring my own flag out onto the field.
3,003 career receiving yards in 33 games, tied 3rd fewest. That's a lot of threes there.
Yeah.
That's
They're going deep here.
They're doing this. Checking out of it.
Sorry, chat.
Nope, they're actually running.
I didn't realize it was second.
Running the ball.
I thought it was
with Kyren Williams, and he's going to get ahead for about 5 or 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here comes a wide receiver screen to Puka Nakua on the top side of your broadcast here, chat. Or we're going to get a curl route to Devontae Adams on.
Yeah, are they going to? I was wondering if they were going to get Devontae Adams involved here. He hasn't seen the ball yet. Actually, nobody has seen the ball except for Kyren Williams and Puka Nakua are the only ones who have even seen the ball thrown their way or handed their way, I guess, in the case of Williams. We'll see about it. And it's a handoff to Williams again.
Trash call.
They're
going to go for it again, though. I think if you make that play call in that situation, you're going for it on 4th and
I agree. They're already on the plus side of the 50 as well.
I like running the same run play back to back right there. Just disguise it to look differently, and then just run it again. Like have your tight end come in motion and go right to where he just was, and rerun that same play back to back. I like back to back plays in the NFL. I just think it's not done enough. They're not expecting you to do something like that.
Now they're in 4th and 1 though, so I think they are going to be kind of stacking the line of scrimmage. They are handing it off though, and Williams is going to get forward. He's going to get the 1st down.
I'd like to see Mac Jones at strong safety at some point tonight.
I think he might get
rowdy.
There he
is. Speak of McCorkle.
Yeah. Shanahan's like, you're going in. Solo's like, get ready. Solo's
going to look, McCorkle. When you're out there as a strong safety, you're McCorkle Jones, not Mac Jones. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, 77's got a gut on him, huh?
Yeah.
Love to see it. Athletic gut boy.
He's also wearing one of those big things on his head. There goes Blake Corum, and he's going to have the best run of the day.
That was a turbo set call right there by Matthew Stafford. Turbo set.
Turbo set.
Yeah, I picture the little snail from the Pixar Turbo.
We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that movie. That's not even a Pixar movie. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I really dropped the ball in that one, Chad. I was just trying not to get copyright. First down's 12-4, but those 3 of those are on this drive.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
he dropped it. Oh my goodness. Corum couldn't handle the pitch. That's why you have Kyren Williams
cute for no reason, dude. getting cute for no reason. I don't like that type of a pitch play right there. Like, it's like a back shoulder pitch in the back of the. Just weird to catch that. You want to catch it in front of your body. You don't want to catch it right here when you're running this way. Yeah, just a bad. Was it? I mean, I guess maybe there was a lane open in front of him. I just don't like the off-axis pitch. I'm putting my quarterback in a situation to be like,
It can work though. I mean, it worked for me a bunch in Madden. The pitch play.
Yeah. I like a pitch. I just don't like the off-axis pitch. Like, I want my quarterback to have both hands on
the underhand, toss. not the kind of like. Yeah. Okay, I can get behind that. I see what you're saying. At first, I was like,
just a trash play call, dude. Where's the?
I mean, dude had
get Adams in. I think that was a good opportunity to get Adams involved on like a back shoulder left pylon, kind of down by the 15-10 kind of an area, which is nowhere near the pylon, but. What is this Duncan's commercial here? A little cubicle action. Little 1980s throwback. Back when we were watching broadcasts, only what was available in our local area. That or you had to travel to the stadium to catch the broadcast. I don't think that cable was as dexterous to let you catch every game. I think it was pretty much like only local stuff.
100%. It was.
Yeah, and then you watched ESPN the next day, and you're like, this looks like nothing like the radio idiot talked about it. This is way worse than I thought, dude. This guy's an idiot.
Well, and what they maybe had back in the day, I don't know when it started, but they had like a red zone or something like that. And that's like what people would watch. Like,
oh, wow.
That way you could watch all the games, It's like red zone. This is the thing. It's like this guy's in here for, 10 hours or whatever.
It cost them a lot of money to bring that to life as well because of like all those. It just wasn't as satellites and technology wasn't as easy to connect into. All those partnerships and things were expensive for those companies that were bringing that to light.
I think that's true.
All these dang deals.
Yeah, people are signing contracts and stuff.
What's the game of the week this week? Oh, have they called out what game of the week is game of the week this week?
What is game of the week this week? I don't know.
Looking it up. Where do you even figure that information out?
I'm going to NFL.com to see what the 325 games are, and I can figure it out from there.
Yeah, I guarantee the Miami Dolphins versus the Carolina Panthers isn't the game of the week there, Google.
It's probably Chargers and Commanders.
Yeah, I think that sounds familiar.
At 3:25 Central Time. Man, that sucks. He almost got on top of it, too. Would have averted disaster. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to, dude, talk about the Rams playing from behind here. If the 49ers go down here, which they've moving the ball pretty good. Mac Jones playing like a player tonight.
He's playing like a player.
He's playing like he's played before. Doing something to him tonight, chat.
Yeah, he's uncorking these balls.
Yep.
They should call him Uncorkle.
Yeah, Uncorkle. Get this guy a scuba mask before he drowns.
Yeah.
And champagne. He's uncorking it tonight, boys.
Yeah. Did you say scuba mask because it sounded like snorkel? Is what we're
Yeah, a little snorkel. Get McCorkle a snorkel.
There goes McCaffrey for 2.
This Ram defense has looked garbage tonight, huh?
Yeah, they're Swiss cheese right now. Soft as Swiss cheese.
If I were the 49ers right here, honestly, because I have a 14-point lead and I'm moving the ball just fine, I'd go for a dagger right here. Yep. Thought about flipping it open. He didn't. We're going to see a dagger right here. They're going to try a deep ball. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd go deep ball. I'm serious.
I like
Second
the prediction here. Let's see about it.
This formation isn't really showing that.
No, they're just going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
That's a weak call.
I agree.
You got a 14-point lead against a division rival in their home stadium. You could literally make fans leave right now if you connected on a deep ball.
Yeah, you could put the nail in the coffin.
The
I
less,
think
yeah,
I think what they're trying to do is because we got like about 6 minutes left in the
yeah, they're
first
trying to
half.
drain
I
the
think that
clock and things.
yeah, trying to give him very few possessions left. Yeah, this dude's nose is
He
smashed.
looks like he's been potentially in a tank.
Yeah. No, like he's had his nose smashed onto the ground previous.
That was a
Oh,
great
wow. A
catch.
drop. You're right. It was a great catch. By the ground.
Yeah, that was a Mac Jones might have hit him in his private parts in the sidelines. I need a Mac Jones cam. I need a Mac
Yeah.
Jones cam on a sideline so I can check this dude for
Yeah,
unethical
yeah.
NFL behaviors.
We need him.
I
Oh,
think
he's
we should have
giving
a
him
ref on the bench to flag
just looking at him
inappropriate things.
with the flag ready.
Yeah, yeah, no, they're like, hey, that was a great pass, but during that play, this player over here got some popcorn delivered from the stands, and that's not, kosher. That's just
It's
not
not
in the
right.
NFL rule book. It's not going to happen.
Well, anyway, they didn't get the first down because the dude had stone
I
hands
can't
and
believe
dropped the
that. That was
ball.
a dropping of the ball, literally.
I would agree. All right, I'm going to use the
That is a
restroom.
good
Speaking of
call.
dropping the ball.
Chat, we will be right back. Commercial break for the Joshua here broadcast on Punt Intended. Be right back.
Here we go, chat. We're back. Yes, folks, the 49ers, who I despise, have now driven the length of the field twice. 42 receptions already in 4 games. That's nuts. Think about
Yeah,
what kind of a
it's
pace
honestly
that
just
is.
garbage because I see him sitting there right there in what looks to be Air Jordans. Okay, but he's obviously wearing cleats on the field, so it's lies, dude. That's just false information.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they should be able to get away with that. I think
I just don't think that you should be showing up to that press video shoot with anything other than what you're wearing. Oh, Stafford's ticked. You're lucky that wasn't McCorkle there,
yeah,
back ump.
yeah, he could have gotten
McCorkle might have
frisky.
tagged him up with a little longest yard, if you know what I mean. Little football to the private parts.
Yeah, it could have gone bad for the
Dude. 5 is tiny.
His name is
I mean, I'm
Tutu.
serious. He looks like me with an NFL helmet on. I mean, just that helmet is bigger than his shoulders combined. NFL. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from it. The guy's killing it. He's in the NFL. He's fast too. There he goes. Oh, they're gonna call that.
Sticky
No,
coverage
there we
there.
go. No, give this a flag. The reason I want that to be flagged is because for a while the wide receivers will be like, heck yeah, there's a pass interference because there's a flag. And it's like, no, the flag was thrown because you're looking, as soon as you don't make a catch, you instantly look at the ref for a pass interference flag.
Yeah, and then they throw the flag and you're like, yeah, and they're like,
and it's 15 yards for there it is. Oh,
that's Devontae Adams. He finally makes a grab
the
in
curl
this
route.
game.
Third down, third and what, a
couple?
Probably at 8, 3rd and 8.
No, I think it's only like 2 or 3. No, they were close.
No,
3rd and 4, they said.
Terrible.
Absolutely. And that
was almost terrible. I didn't put my water thing back on correctly, and I went to take a drink of my water and nearly poured it all over myself.
Stafford steps up,
reception.
Throws Nacua, and he is going to be tackled down short of the line, but we have a flag.
Stout. Wonder if that guy likes IPAs.
Yeah.
You don't see any IPA commercials. I mean, maybe you do in like other parts of the country, but I don't see them here in Houston.
Well, I don't think there's a ton of IPAs that are like not
big label
beers,
kind of a thing.
Yeah, like I don't know if there's.
I think that the industry was about to go to an IPA kind of an avenue, mainstream, until Twisted Tea and White Claw and more flavored type malt / beers really took over that other conventional drinker space, you know?
Mm-hmm. Stafford stepping up, throwing deep. It's over the head of Nacua.
He's been sailing them tonight.
Yeah. What's he up to?
Yeah. Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
If I had to make a meme about the first half for the Rams right now, I would just Photoshop Jack Sparrow's head onto Matthew Stafford's body.
Okay.
I might start working on that right now.
How do you think that would look if you did that?
We can see.
Matthew Stafford's going to go ahead and take the snap on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it to Kyron Williams, who falls forward for maybe 6 or 7. 3rd down. He's upset about it. He went, shoot. He went, gosh darn. He's in the huddle like,
better keep your eye.
Stafford again.
Back
launching.
Shoulder. Sure hands by Ferguson.
I thought he was on the Cowboys.
Yeah, no
must
kidding.
Be a different Ferguson. He looks green. He looks young. He's a rookie, apparently. That's what they say. Or that's what they just said. Good catch by him. He had his eyes wide open, dude. His eyes were saucers on that play. He's like, oh my gosh, the ball's coming towards me. He caught it, though.
He did a good job.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Matt Stafford back to pass. And it's a toss to, he was not touched, to Washington. Or no. Who's that? Whittington? Number 88 on the Rams. And that's going to be about I don't know, maybe about a 15-yard gain here? Yeah. A little bit more. He was not touched while down.
No, it's good for the Rams to be moving the ball here. Otherwise, I'm not going to say the game would be out of their reach, but you're really playing from a bad position.
Yeah.
They get the ball back to second half, so.
That is true. They didn't start with the ball. Here's Whittington again. Makes him
move.
Whoa. Almost got the 1st down, but I mean, he really probably could have. But the defender kind of swung him around like a
he definitely
ring around the
did
rosy.
that, yeah.
And we're gonna have
I should have grabbed.
second in inches.
To go back and get Jack Sparrow's neck, I think, on this.
Yeah, good
The
play.
window dressing. What a
Oh,
call out.
They gave him the first down actually on that. Interesting. Ball is now on the 14.5-yard line. Stafford back to pass again. It's to Kyron Williams,
That's a touchdown.
And he has space.
Oh,
He's
a little
going to
high stepper.
waltz in.
Get him for taunting.
Yeah, it looks like
he
was
looked
like,
at
hey,
the
man.
player when he was doing that.
He did.
That's a taunt.
Can't do that.
What I don't like is how speculative that taunting call is.
I agree. It's annoying.
All right, let's see. Let me get a Control J on that. We'll temporarily delete this. Bring that back. All right, chat. Against the 17-year vet. Well, this didn't we'll actually do this to make it look way better than it currently does. We're photoshopping right now, chat, Jack Sparrow's head onto Matthew Stafford because Matthew Stafford's really been sailing it tonight. Unfortunately, before I could even get the timing of this meme generated and kicked out, he's kind of pulled it back in, but we can also give credit just to the play calling there, I'd say.
Some quick outs, some screens.
Yeah.
That was just a little running back out in the flat, uncovered, which tends to happen. You see that happen way more often in the NFL than you would think. Like, imagine if that was any other receiver and he just wasn't covered. How embarrassing that would be for the defense. It's like, wow, you guys didn't want to cover Devontae Adams on that play? What do you mean? But for some reason, it happens to the running backs like once or twice a game. You know, it's like there's just nobody on them.
Are you able to see this?
Yeah, that's good. There we go.
All right, chat. There it is. We've got the been sailing it tonight, dude. Got the Jack Sparrow.
He dropped the knuckleball again.
All right, and then I think this could be a segment of the show. I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not going to force it to happen, but if I think of a Photoshop opportunity, I also challenged ChatGPT to make a put Jack Sparrow's. I had a big typo there. Head on Matthew Stafford's head, and it's still working on it. So we win. There's the Adidas Sunbus we were talking about prior to stream. But yeah, if you wanted to see just a beautiful creation, it is. Where'd it go?
Photoshop opportunity. Is that what you're going for?
There we go. There she is. There's the glory in all of its light. But that's enough of that. Yeah, potentially, if it keeps happening, the deep ball for Matthew Stafford's looked a little bit like Jack Sparrow. Where has my rum gone?
Yeah, they did score though, so now it's 14-7.
I can't stop looking at this edit right here, dude. It actually because if you look at it, the more you look at it, the worse it gets. Because I really forced a lot of the trimming. But the general idea is translated pretty well. And it looks like he's looking deep. I got to share my screen again, dude, because when you look at this, it looks like Jack Sparrow's actually about to toss this thing, dude. He looks like he's about to beam a deep ball right here, man.
He looks like he's staring, like he's trying to look off the corner.
He's staring off the safety.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow's looking off the safety here, chat.
He is, dude. He is. No, you know what? By the way, Josh, I don't know if you're privy to this, but the score bug has not updated here on.
Whoa! That's not great. Chat, my apologies. Let me get an updated. Interesting, because it's the right thing. It just hasn't gone live.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let me troubleshoot. Go in here and get the updated URL. Let me right click. Let me click properties here. I'm going to control V, that updated link, and that should hopefully load in. Yep, there we go. 14 seconds. My apologies, chat. This is why, big broadcast teams have a guy that's actually paying attention to things behind the scenes. Okay, well, because I'm too busy editing Matthew Sparrow.
I'm not gonna lie, I just pulled up the stream. I was not paying attention to it previously.
No, that one's on me. That's I'm the one with everything going on, My bad, chat. Yo, Joshua, what's going on? Oh, also Illionette, that's on me. Yeah, I think Joshua, that's you right there, but it'll work.
For the engagement.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Here's the guys here. Look at these guys.
How many of those guys do you think you could stand a chance against? Like if they haven't slept in, actually sleep deprivation might help somebody be more violent.
I think probably the second from the left.
Okay, Matthew Stafford. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No. I mean the one to the left of him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, the woman.
Yeah, that was the.
I really butchered it. Oh, there's a Mac Jones with a Mac Jones fake. McCorkle,
he makes the throw. I
want to see McCorkle with a 70-yard bomb in today's game.
He might uncork it.
I want to see him go deep. I mean, I think he was the quarterback when Devontae Smith won his Heisman Trophy. Dude, Devontae Smith Heisman Trophy year was nuts. Do you know that? I'll pull up the stats.
Was that with Alabama?
Yeah. Devontae Smith had 117 receptions, 1,856 yards, and 23 touchdowns in 12 games.
1,800 yards in 12 games?
Yeah, and 23 touchdowns.
I think that's going to be an incomplete pass there. He got hit.
Let me pull up my calculator.
Dad, that's nuts, dude.
1,856 divided by 117. That means he had an average completion of 15.9 yards.
That's nuts. It's just out here torching kids.
It's also 155 yards a game. And then obviously it's easy to do the math on 23 touchdowns in 12 games. Nearly 2 touchdowns a game.
Almost 2. Close to 2.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, that's
what a guy.
That's a lot.
What a guy. And then he's wide receiver 2 by definition on the Eagles, which the Eagles, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it, Can we get an offense going for all 4 quarters? Because we're still, and analysts that are privy to football are aware, as well as I am as an Eagles fan, of this, and we're still winning games against very, the combined record of the teams we've played so far is really good comparative to the combined record of the Bills that are undefeated. I think the Bills' combined record is like 2 wins or something like that versus the Eagles. The worst team they've played is the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think. Well, the Cowboys as well, but
Yeah, I think the Cowboys are worse than the Chiefs.
Yeah. I don't mean right. What I meant is by the records.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I think the Eagles have become unbeatable and incredibly hard to watch at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is really it's an interesting dichotomy. Like so for you, I guess this is the question as a fan, like how do you feel about that?
I'm very frustrated because 2 things. First, I'll say actually I'll start with the former and then or I'll start with the latter. As a fan just watching the game, I'm very frustrated, and it's only because I know Eagles football very well. I know my team. I watch them religiously. I watch a lot of stuff throughout the week about my team. And it's just frustrating to see our play calling be so conservative. Like I know you want to play to win, but playing to win and playing to win are 2 different things. And right now we're just playing in this conservative game of football, which is good because we're not turning the ball over. We're not making risky decisions. We're converting points when we need to. We had a massive comeback versus the Rams, which is very impressive to do.
Mhm.
Being at home likely helped that, of course, but the thing I was going to start with is, you know, we've got our head coach, Nick Sirianni, coming out and saying, I'm in the winning football games business, not the entertainment business. And I respect that and don't respect it at the same time, because I watch football for entertainment, but we're also winning games, so it feels good. I just think the Eagles are very dangerous because we haven't had to turn everything on. The only time we had to turn everything on is when we're playing the Rams, and the offense really came alive. So,
But the thing is, like, wouldn't you also continue to win games if your offense was working the whole game? Like,
yeah, I
I don't
agree.
know.
I think
You
Kevin Petula is just, we had a Brian Johnson. It's just, Brian Johnson was an internal hire after we lost, the head coach for the Colts. Forget his name. He was our former offensive coordinator. We lost him after the 2022 loss to the Chiefs, or
Mhm.
2023, whatever it was, in the Super Bowl.
Yes, Steichen.
Steichen, yeah, Shane Steichen. And then Brian Johnson came in, and he's having a very similar situation right now to, I just need to start writing their dang names down. But anyway, whatever his name is, our current offensive coordinator, I'm not good at names, man. Just really sad to see, because you have weapons and you're just not using them correctly.
Yeah,
It's
AJ
frustrating to
Brown
watch.
seems really kind of upset. He's tweeting Bible
Kevin
verses.
Petula. Thank you. Kevin Petula,
Yeah,
KP. Kevin Petula. He's and he used to be the former passing game coordinator, And we had a
right.
great passing game last year. And once we finally turned it on. But you know what? Last year, 4-4. I mean, 2-2, pardon, after week 4. And our fans were disgruntled as well, including myself. This week, it's 4-0. We're just we're battling. Everyone has Saquon Barkley's number. They don't want Saquon Barkley to do it to him because they don't want to be the next national headline. But when you have that happening, dude, just, I don't know, pass the ball, dude. Do something. Holy cow, just pass the ball. Like, throw a contested ball. Who cares, dude?
Jalen can do it too.
Yeah,
Because this is the thing is, like, during the regular season, you guys are gonna be all right. Like, if you drop
yeah,
a game,
yeah,
but it's because you're trying stuff. It's
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're knocking off those cobwebs. Like,
Exactly.
you
That's
want to
true.
be able to have reps in live
Mm-hmm.
in game, like
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
just in practice. Like, you got to have reps. You got to be
Yeah,
able to trust each other to where, like, okay, I let this ball go right here. Like, I know
yeah. In the
my
playoffs, or when this
receiver
play is
knows.
called again, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
You can't do that when suddenly you're down by 10 in the playoffs and expect it to work against a good defense,
yeah,
whoever you're playing, you know?
yep.
Because, like, if you guys run into the Rams again, they're about to be prepared, and they jumped all over you to start that
That's
game.
true. Yeah.
You can't let that
I mean,
happen
we're
in the
sitting
playoffs
there
because
in
you won't
second
win.
gear on offense,
Yeah,
just hanging out on offense.
yeah. I
Damn,
think
damn Kevin Petula on the sidelines with his play call book hanging out.
right,
Just
you
sitting
can't
there,
do
dude.
that. Yeah,
I don't get
if
it.
that happened in
I
the
think it's,
playoffs, I don't think you would win. So I just don't know. I don't know. I think maybe at some point they turn the corner and maybe this offensive
I just
coordinator
think that,
finds his footing
and
or
Vic Fangio's defense isn't getting the credit they deserve because they're having to play so much dang football because our
yeah.
offense isn't doing anything. We're giving up the ball. The other team's got great field position, or we have to punt and they're getting good field position. And that's my favorite part of Eagles football right now is Vic Fangio. He'll likely retire with the Eagles as a defensive coordinator. So it's nice to not know that it's nice to know that we don't have to worry about him getting poached. He said, I don't have any interest in being a head coach or anything like that anymore. And he'll probably retire as an Eagle defensive coordinator. And he's doing wonderful things with our rookies. I mean, we had Cooper DeJean last year, Quinyon Mitchell. These guys have become standout athletes in the league. Now we've got Makuba and Jahad Campbell, a linebacker and a safety,
Mhm.
and they're kind of coming alive. And they're really having to put in a lot of work because this defense, I mean, this offense is just not helping them right now. And it's not because of lack of talent. It's just bad. Anyway, so you asked me how I'm feeling as a fan. Special teams and defense, I'm feeling damn great. I think we have one of the best special teams units in the league. I mean, the Cowboys are going to get a lot of credit because of Aubrey, who much deserved. I think he hasn't missed a kick this year, 4 for 4 from 50 plus. Guy's on fire. But our special teams defense, I mean, 3 blocked kicks, 2 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But offensively, yeah, we need to I don't know, maybe put some. Can we have an energy drink before the game for Kevin Petula or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Get this guy something. Playing damn PGA golf on the sideline. I don't understand what this is, dude. You gotta tee off on people.
Well, that's the problem with
we got
having...
next week the Eagles versus the Giants on Thursday night.
Oh, okay. Do we want to?
I may be interested to maybe. I don't know. You did it, and it's just I like to watch it with my wife. My wife really likes Eagles football, so it's just that I could also just hook up a second microphone if she'd be comfortable as well in these things. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. No pressure.
It depends what happens this week. You know, I might be. Dude, Versus just covered him. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what
he must have drank 3 gallons of water before this game. He looked like he jumped in a dang pool.
We got to run forward with McCaffrey. He's going to go down.
He better get down quickly. Oh, you don't say Al Michaels.
He had 9 seconds. I think it was going to be all right.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, Al Michaels.
Dude, Al Michaels has had some pretty crazy call-outs tonight, dude. He literally said, hey, Mac Jones having a heck of a game. They're going to have a conversation over there in the quarterback room, and Kirk Herbstreit literally laughed. He's like, I'm not so sure about that. And then just changed the topic completely because he's like, Al, are you losing it over there, bud?
Yeah, dude.
You need to borrow some of my notes so you can like sound
that
smart.
Pink tie a little bit. Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh, there we go. Look at Matt.
There's McCorkle.
Look at McCorkle on the sideline snorkeling it up.
Dude, he looks like he's talking smack.
Dude,
to them.
Shanahan looks like he can be McCorkle's uncle. They look related.
He might be. Here's Pinero.
I might call that out.
He boots it down the middle.
We got to get McCorkle a snorkel.
I agree. Yeah, go ahead and Photoshop that up.
Yeah, we got to.
Hold on, we got halftime. Folks, 17-7. I'll be right back. We'll be right back, folks. Well, actually, Josh is still going to be here to entertain.
Yeah, we're good. We got this. We're getting McCorkle a snorkel chat. McCorkle Jones. The State Farm halftime show, chat. We're about to give McCorkle Jones a snorkel. Oh, shoot. I accidentally pushed my monitor the wrong direction to the backside of my other monitor there. That was, sorry about that, monitor. Didn't flash you there. Give him McCorkle a snorkel, chat.
Big upgrade for McCorkle. I think
he's going to be able to breathe underwater. Think about
well,
that
as long as
an on-field advantage.
As long as he's still close enough to the surface for the snorkel to reach.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And going to have to get a deep ball going at some point.
He did throw that one out of bounds.
Love to hear it.
Dude, Aiden Hutchinson has been in like every commercial this year.
He's doing a really good job. His agent's killing it, huh?
Yeah, they are. Whoever his agent is. He's in one of those State Farm commercials.
True.
With the captain, the pirate guy.
Yeah. I
like
that
one.
commercial though.
Yeah, me too.
It's like throwing nets at. Yar, yar.
He's the gar lord. I missed him again.
Yeah.
17-7 San Fran.
Oh, McCorkle!
The
Doing
McCorkle
it to him.
Shout out.
Getting the call out by the production team here, McCorkle. Handing it off.
I mean, it's not like most of these throws. He's just throwing to guys that are just pretty open. Like it's not. They're pretty easy reads. I don't think the Rams defense has made him sweat at all. And that's really the main thing.
McCorkle go.
I'm just not that impressed with McCorkle because
I don't disagree.
I don't think he's that good. I just think Kyle Shanahan is good. And that's why I hate him. You know? Because he tortures my team. Although I will say.
Got a little McCorkle Jones here, chat. McCorkle's going to do it to him here. I don't know his mouthpiece. He's really biting down on that mouthpiece. Getting a good piece of oxygen. Well, actually, you know what? 1 second, chat. Let me
McSnorkel Jones.
Let me actually make another preliminary edit on this.
Yeah, when we played the 49ers, this is as many points as they scored all game. And it shouldn't have even been that many.
They have struggled on first and second down. Not a bad call out. Stat line call out, if you will. We're going to give McCorkle a snorkel. We got to give him a home field advantage.
They're playing, you know what song they're playing in the building right now? They're playing Sail. Bring up Matt Stafford as
1 second here. This is hilarious. Give me a moment. This is a McCorkle with a snorkel with a home field advantage here, dude. This is a crazy edit. I love it. Go ahead and get our screen shared here. Got McCorkle with a snorkel with the home field advantage.
Home field advantage.
He's going crazy tonight, chat. He's McCorkle getting the he's got oxygen still. He's just out there with his damn NFL issued ball cap hanging out.
No, but speaking of home field advantage, in the home stadium, they're playing Matthew Stafford's theme song.
Are they? Were they actually?
They're playing Sail by AWOL Nation.
1 second, chat. We've got a little bit of a okay, here we go. Here's tonight's matchup.
Yeah, can we side by side them here?
Matchup. Yeah, let me get a side by side here. Come on, Windows. Give me my half and half here, please. Let me get my McCorkle. There we go. Here's tonight's matchup, chat. We've got Matthew Sparrow versus McCorkle Jones here. This is tonight's matchup. Interesting. Holy cow. I gotta say, man, looking at this graphic, I would have to draft Matthew Sparrow, but really, it's just Matthew Sparrow's playing without rum tonight.
Well, Matthew Sparrow, he has the higher, like draft pedigree, but McSnorkel, he can really sling it. Had a long college career, mostly abroad in the the blue waters of Aruba and everywhere else. But
I mean, it's just, Superman's got his kryptonite and Matthew Sparrow has his Kraken, and I think tonight's his Kraken is McCorkle Jones.
Yeah, McCracken. That's funny.
Holy cow. God, I'm in love.
Punt Intended.
Yeah, everybody. Welcome to Punt Intended. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys weekly for 1 or 2 games a week here for the remainder of the NFL season into the playoffs.
Amen.
All right, that's it. Let me put these bad Larrys away there. These guys are stealing the show. What a time to be alive. Actually, I'll give a free shout out to a beautiful tool that I use from time to time. I'm going to share this, not paid. I'd love for it to be a paid ad. If you guys are ever on the run and you need Photoshop, Photopea.com literally has every single tool that Photoshop has. This is completely free, and you can access it from a mobile device. And I constantly use this for small, quick edits that I don't feel like pulling up my actual Photoshop instance for. And
I mean, you
have
did
access
that really quickly.
Yeah, every tool. I mean, we've got our 6 layers here. And then all you did for this one, we can actually have a little bit of a tutorial, because if I take this and I make it a normal layer, oh, that's not very good. Well, let me just give it the overlay, and then it makes it so you can see everything beneath it. If you wanted to make them a little bit more, let's say we're, in more crystalline waters, you can see them a bit more. But I feel like we're, like Josh was talking about, the deep blue of Aruba in tonight's game. And but yeah, Photopea.com. I'm serious. I've been following this guy. I think he's a Ukrainian cat or Russian cat. Coded this. It's got every tool that Photoshop has. Direct Photopea.com. Now, some of them, let's say you come up here and you don't have a subscription to the service. Like, let me go here to quick selection. Let me select that and then come up here, select subject. It's going to tell me that's a premium feature for $5 a month. Or you can click OK, watch a 15-second ad, and still retain access to using that feature for the next 15 minutes.
Wow.
So not a plug, just I have a lot of respect for that guy, literally coding the entire dexterity of Photoshop within like a 95 percentile right there on the browser source.
That's impressive.
And I also just use that one because I don't want to bog down OBS. I don't want to bog down anything else. With Photoshop, really can take a lot of RAM out of nowhere. Adobe can be taxing. My machine can handle it, but I don't want to, I got what I need.
Just in case, we can't be dropping frames.
Yeah, well, what's the odds of getting an Adobe sponsorship? You got to talk to some guys. Photopea, maybe we get something going here.
Because does Adobe even have employees at this point?
Yeah, I'm kind of in love with the Photoshop segment here. I think it's a fun angle.
I agree, especially since this game sucks.
Yeah.
No, it's been good. It's been fun.
I think the 49ers might be the best team in the league with McCorkle at the helm.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm with Al Michaels. I think you got to put McCorkle in. I think you trade Brock Purdy right now injured.
No, I think when Brock Purdy comes back, you put him in at tight end to cover for George Kittle's spot.
Yeah. Be like, hey, you know what? Go out, and also purge McCorkle's snorkel between plays.
Yes.
McCorkle
Yeah.
snorkel.
Yeah, he's on the sideline with the snorkel just
Dude, if I
blowing
was
out.
McCorkle, I would be signing snorkels.
Yeah? You think so?
But you got an easy in here. If I was his agent, I'd be telling him this type of stuff. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
really not that
well,
difficult.
we've
Come
got
on.
a new age of NFL viewership to where maybe the old heads wouldn't appreciate the McCorkle snorkel, but an 8-year-old brain rot on the sideline, he's going to be into it, I think. A
Well,
little.
and I want the snorkel to be big enough that it has his face
Okay.
on a sticker around the
Yeah, yeah,
snorkel.
yeah, yeah.
So,
And I want the mouthpiece to be a football.
yeah. Yeah. No, I want it to be where his mouth
Yeah, yeah.
is.
Yeah, no, and then you got the mouthpiece football, you got his head, but kind of on like the lower shaft, and then it's saying going deep because
Yeah.
and it's a long
Yeah.
snorkel because it's like, is
There
he
you
going
go.
deep with the
Is he
ball or is
going
he
deep
going deep submerging?
underwater? Underwater,
Yeah,
potentially.
I'm telling you what, in the next 20 years when we see aquatic football, right here in the SoFi Stadium, they're lucky that they're playing inside tonight
Yeah, yeah.
and not over here with McCorkle at the helm.
He can throw it just as well
Yeah.
underwater.
You think
as
water
he
polo is
can.
impressive? Wait until you
Yeah.
see a submerged pass go a half yard
McSnorkel can
and
throw
then
it 10
pop
yards
up on the
underwater.
surface, and
Yeah.
Nakua comes over and grabs it before it can re-hit. Because it gets a little air time when it's coming out of the ground. Water, pardon.
Well, it's actually the opposite of land football, where if the ball becomes submerged from the water,
Yes,
then it's down. You know what I mean?
yes,
Like that's an incomplete pass at that point if it reaches the surface because it's going to try to float up. So you have to make passes, and the ball has to stay underwater in
yes.
order for it to be. You know what I'm
That's okay.
saying?
Yeah, so you have to have like good forearm strength.
Yes, you got
It's
to
like a
hold it
lot of
down.
like this muscle
Yeah,
right here.
you're holding it down. Yeah, like you ever tried to hold something
Yeah,
underwater that
yeah.
doesn't
No, I
want to
mean,
be there?
I don't want to advocate for violence and things, but murdering people is not a training exercise. And I apologize, YouTube, for the algorithm. Unaliving people is not part of the training here.
No, it's
Okay,
not. No, try to,
use a mannequin.
yeah, a watermelon maybe even.
Yeah,
Something.
this got dark quick, but you know what? I'm just trying to keep up with McCorkle Jones here, boys, girls.
Matt Stafford, pretty good return there. They got to the 37-yard line. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to throw it to Puka Nakua. I call him Puka.
I think it's really annoying that McCorkle just didn't go by McCorkle, dude. I think your NFL career goes through the roof if you just go by your full first name. Right there.
I mean, people are
McCorkle
aware of
Jones.
it. Oh, look at the refs here. Hey, don't snap this ball. Don't you dare
I'm
snap
really
this
tired
ball.
of this whole, hey, you can substitute and all these other things, and you got to give time and this and that. It's just.
Nobody was even substituting. They didn't even do anything. Stafford steps up. He gets hit as he throws. It's still caught.
I think he
Did he
triple caught
bobble
that right here.
Yeah, he might have double clutched it there. I don't even know who that is. Who is that guy? I don't know. Number 87 on the Rams. Never seen him before. Allen.
Oh, that was a triple catch.
Yeah, good call. Stafford again. No, this time he hands it off to.
Right up the middle. I'll be right back, chat. Oh, we got a flag holding? No, after the.
Goodness.
Do we have a.
They're pointing.
McCorkle might get interested in seeing what's going to happen here. Matthew Sparrow's about to do something decent. Let's see what we got here. What's the call on the field? Holding. Defense. Interesting. Be right back. Oh, offsetting.
We got double holding. Offsetting penalties. First down.
6 inches. 6 inches between during the slow dance, okay? 6 inches.
Make room for the Holy Spirit. Yeah, we had offsetting holding penalties there. They were holding each other. I wonder if it was the same guys. Just grabbing onto each other. Trying to pull each other down. There's a handoff going forward, and that is Kyron Williams. Got about 5. No, 4. No, 5. I don't know. 4 or 5. I think they're going to tell us. Second down now. The Rams are really going to be looking for points on this drive. When you got a 10-point deficit, I mean, they're certainly not out of it, but their defense is really going to need to be playing better. Honestly, I mean, if it wasn't for that one fumble, they'd be in much better shape. It seems obvious. Another handoff. No, it's a fake. Oh, he faked me too. Well, the reason it faked me is because
wait, so that they were 1st and 20. No, it was offsetting. Never mind. So it just they got their 4 yards. Is what happened?
Correct.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, chat. Just getting caught up. Okay, not everyone can have a cranium the size of Antarctica like McCorkle.
I like when they fake out the cameraman.
Yeah,
you know, and the
I'm a fan of that.
like,
yep.
They're not even showing the replay because the cameraman's embarrassed. He's like, I didn't even get it on video. What happened just then? 3rd and 6.
Al Michael just gotten excited about this 3rd and 6.
Stafford.
Oh,
dropped.
My gosh.
Dropped by Kyron Williams, and he was going to get the first down, too.
Are they going to go? What's their kick? Yeah, they're putting out the kicker team, I think, huh? What an idiot. Oh, let me
wow.
Okay, we've got to update our graphic here.
Stone hands there. Come on, man. Now we got a 53-yard field goal attempt. Something tells me he's not going to make this. I don't know. Let's see. He's going to knuckleball it probably. Boom. Yep. Told you.
Really?
I mean, he didn't knuckleball it, but I just had a feeling he wasn't going to make it. That's a bad drop there by Kyron Williams. Would have been an easy first down. And the 53-yard field goal is wide right. Nothing really going right for the Rams here.
Yeah, they're kind of hurting, dude. Sorry, chat. I'm updating our Jack Sparrow after what I just saw there in that replay. I need to update our graphic accordingly.
You got to feed it in the fall. Feed it.
Got a little update for our Matthew Sparrow. Little biting of the tongue as he's looking his receiver down.
I thought you put lipstick on him or something.
No, it's just the I could have gotten a better tongue. All right, I've had better fast edits. I agree. I didn't need to get the lips. I could have just gotten a tongue and then photoshopped it between, open up the mouth, and let me. 1 second. Let me do this here.
Oh, I see it. Now that you zoomed in, now I can see.
Okay, you can see it. Yeah, but let me just do a better job here. You're right. I did a disservice to Matthew Sparrow. Let me just get that tongue real quick. Guarantee not a single NFL player would ever think this is happening on live broadcast. Live Photoshop troll. Oh, they all.
Oh no, this better be good. we got something going on here. Hold on, let me see the results of your hard labor.
I'm just gonna share the Photopia direct. I mean, that's just
that is something. That sure is something.
Let me get the hand tool chat 1 second. There we go. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There we are. There's excellent. Let me go ahead and stop sharing, get a save on that one. Hey, you know what? That's why we work as a team. Okay.
Yep.
Because you called it out as being like, what'd you put lipstick on? I was like, well, that wasn't my intention. And all I did was delete the lips, and then the tongue happened to be right between his actual lips. And that's why I laughed so hard. I was like, oh, okay. That works out. Hilarious.
Speaking of working out, Christian McCaffrey Churning his legs for only 2. Look at all these injuries by the 49ers, but they're still winning. Gosh, I hate them. Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, Brandon Ayuk, Jawan Jennings, Ben Barch, whoever that is. Not important, probably. George Kittle, and Nick Bosa. Those are some big names. Riding the bench today in street clothes. Hot, hot. There goes McCorkle.
No, McCorkle.
He throws it. What was
Oh,
that?
McCorkle.
There was nobody in the area there. Look at him. He's mad. He's going to kick that guy in the balls probably. You're going to have to watch your private parts.
Yeah, I'd watch out.
Yeah, you got to be careful. 3rd and 8.
Sure to save those images actually into this broadcasts folder. That way, if we ever want to look back, we can laugh hilariously at McCorkle. Jones on the whoa. That's. But he only threw it because the sideline went crazy there.
I don't even like that call. I'm going to be honest. I mean,
let's see the slow-mo.
He was early, but that ball wasn't catchable in my opinion. It was a really bad throw. Like, I don't think you should be rewarded for a bad throw like this. Let's see.
Yeah, he's not even going to get close to that.
I just don't like it. I think McCorkle gets rewarded for
I
a
think
terrible
that we
throw.
see an interception here on this drive. I'm serious.
I think that's
he's
true.
been looking a little slick with the ball.
Here comes Jared Verse. McCorkle tossing it.
Wow.
Good deep ball.
The Rams zone coverage tonight has looked really bad.
Yeah, they're holding.
Matthews like, holy cow, can I get a defensive look like that? I would have gotten a touchdown right there.
Yeah, why they're super playing off coverage. I don't understand this.
Oracle's eating him up. Oh.
Bam. He got blasted though.
Look at McCorkle looking like he needs to have some CPR. His snorkel got filled there.
Tossed to McCaffrey. He didn't fumble it.
Purdy's back in the Bay Area watching this one, watching his job slip away. Corkle looks like he's like he might, look like a local shark at the pool hall.
Oh, he's kind of limping here.
Yeah, McCorkle.
Does he have a brace on his knee? I didn't even realize
get him in the water here.
I didn't realize his left knee has a brace on it.
We got to remind him that after his ham and cheese, he has to wait 30 minutes before going back in the pool.
Yeah, that's true. I was told that. Otherwise,
you vomit.
You might throw up.
Yeah.
He probably didn't.
Get too excited like a Cocker Spaniel.
He probably hit his mom in the private parts when she tried to tell him that.
Yeah, here comes a field goal attempt on 3rd and 4. I thought that was 3rd down as well. I started saying field goal, and I was like, well, I'd be damned if I don't finish the thought here.
Little KPO here?
I think so.
Kick pass option? I mean, it can't hurt to pull that out early as possible, you know?
I'm making my decision for who's winning tonight's game.
Okay. Wow, already. It's going to be the snorkel.
I'm locking in McCorkle here.
McCorkle the snorkel. He's making good throws.
I was expecting the caster's curse right there.
Yeah.
It was going to be a pick right after that.
Yeah. Run back for a touchdown. It's like suddenly it's a 3-point game.
I'm going to start sending these images to these verified Instagram accounts and Twitter accounts of these players after the game. Like McCorkle Jones, can you sign this and hit it back?
Yeah.
Print this out and sign it. And I want you to print it out at FedEx Kinko's as well, not at a home printer.
Ball's going to McCaffrey here. Almost guaranteed. Handoff left.
4.5, huh?
For a few. McCorkle says, I'm good. I'm just limping. It's okay. He's not even wearing any knee pads. Half these players are barely wearing knee pads.
Yeah, I just don't even know why people even have knee pads anymore, because often they just hike it up above the knee, and it's more of
Yeah.
like a secondary thigh pad.
It doesn't really make any sense to me. Back when I was playing
They were
football, the
big,
knee
dude. You
yeah,
could eat a dang ravioli full out of that thing.
on top of the
Yeah.
knee pad. You remember trying to get those knee pads into the
Yeah, that
slot?
was the heck. You had to fold it like a tortilla, and then after
Yeah,
that, you had to reopen it inside the pants, and it was
yeah.
heck.
It was heck, for sure.
I remember my mom washed my football pants with my pads still in them, and the knee pads got mutilated by the dryer.
Mutilated.
This is
No, I like
terrible
that.
defense by
Defense.
Williams.
It's
Punch
awful.
through around the backside
Punch!
with your arms.
Hit him!
Yeah. Missed a prime opportunity to punch my webcam right there.
That would have. Here's McCaffrey straight ahead.
Nope.
He's
He
not
almost
gonna
had
get
it
there.
if he would have kept, maybe you should put up 585 on the squat rack, McCaffrey. Idiot.
Yeah.
Could have had it.
He probably does something.
No, he
close
probably
to that.
does that already. Do some research.
Yeah, what do you think he squats? I'm gonna guess 515. I'm gonna say it's not as much as Jalen Hurts, but it's close.
How am I gonna call it as PR? Direct. 585.
Are you serious?
Swear.
Use check.
Wild.
He's gonna go
He
nowhere.
typically in 2019 he had 550 for a set of 3, but in 2021 he did 1 rep of 585.
585, dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's a.
I'm sorry, like I know
No,
we talked
please.
about how Jalen Hurts squats 600, and like now it just feels like anything less than that. But dude, think about how much weight that is. That's a freaking.
Dude, Jalen Hurts squatted 615 in high school.
That's a small hippo, bro. Like.
No, but Jalen Hurts' dad, he always told, because Jalen Hurts' dad was like a powerlifting coach. I think he was also a football coach, but he also did powerlifting. And he told Jalen, you can play football all you want, but you got to be strong. I don't care what position you play, you're gonna lift weights, you're gonna be strong. There's a video of Jalen Hurts carrying like 110-pound dumbbells, like they're sacks of potatoes in the weight room.
Nice.
But yeah,
no, that's what you got to do.
You're right. This sobers you to like 585 is still nuts.
It's insane. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, let's see what they got here. Guessing they're going to try to get it to McCaffrey in the flat again, but we'll see about it. McCorkle back to pass. He is looking.
Oh,
he got drilled as he threw it.
Oh, he's getting ticked. No, he's not He's not hurt. He's powering up. Someone get this guy a snorkel, dude. I hope he's not actually seriously injured. Kyle Shanahan's like, okay, golly, he's about to go he might hit me in the private parts on the way to the
Yeah.
On the way to the back.
How is his he got drilled, but how is his knee hurt? I'm confused. Let's see.
Oh, I think touching the passer here. Terry.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? What is he supposed to do? All of a sudden become a feather, even though he's a 300-pound guy? I don't know.
Understand.
But Coracle, take it easy,
He's
dude.
like trying to pull off his brace.
I don't know. It doesn't look it looks more like a equipment malfunction than a injury.
I'm confused. Like, is his brace pinching him in the calf?
All right, so we've got top examples of high NFL squats for the 2025 NFL season. We've got Iowa Western offensive lineman Dat Nugent. I guess maybe he's a rookie. I don't know. I need to research that. But squatted an impressive 805 pounds
That's
according
impressive.
to a March 2025 TikTok highlight.
I mean, I guess it's impressive.
He's also, I think, 340 pounds. Let's look up Dat Nugent. Okay, Dat Nugent, American football player. What? Okay, so he became Google, I mean active players. I don't mean a 50-year-old that used to play for the Cowboys 30 years ago, and then now he became a power lifter, and he's, but squatting 805 at 49, 50 years old, pretty impressive. Not to have an entire meltdown about the stat line here.
No, please.
We're going to have waxing gibbous stats, but I can't figure out who had the heaviest squat in the offseason this year.
I bet you they're probably not PRing that often.
No, definitely not. What?
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
The Los Angeles Rams punter, Ethan Evans, apparently squatted 705 pounds.
What? A punter?
Yeah. Ethan Evans, expected to play in the 2025 NFL season. He's under contract with the Rams through the 2026 season. I just clicked on his name to get further information about him. But apparently, recently, he squatted 705. Let's get a video of this.
I don't know if he... Is he the one who's been punted?
I don't want to be that guy, but let me see the Rams make a punt so I can see his glutes.
Yeah, he should be able to punt it like 90 yards.
We got a video right here.
Okay.
But he has this is not I don't mean to be that guy, but this guy looks not Caucasian.
Hey, just because his name is Ethan
No,
Evans,
I'm just saying I saw the photo of him. This looks like doesn't look like a white guy grabbing the bar here. We don't even have a photo of his face. This is tomfoolery, chat. This is not I can't see face. These look very tan. The hand looks a little white, but the leg looks more, I don't know. This is probably a white guy too.
Okay,
it's just the lighting.
Play the video. Let's see.
It's only 10 seconds. I don't think we're going to see him flash around and show us his face. Those are a lot of plates, though. That's it. This looks like a PR stunt by the Rams.
They're trying to get their punter paid.
Yeah, this is garbage, dude. This is garbage. This is just not even
disgusting.
Somebody commented saying Jalen Hurts is an absolute shambles watching this. They say, someone else commented, why don't they line him up, teach him how to catch the ball from center, and have him run the tush push for a change?
That's not a bad idea. Stafford ain't gonna do it. Old Matthew Sparrow ain't gonna put his body on the line like that.
Yeah, people seem to believe this is consensus that this is that guy. I don't want to wish the Rams anything other than scoring points for the rest of this game. But if we get a chance to see his punter, I'm going to be in chat.
Yeah,
I want to be 2025 PC correct, okay? But my wife, okay, that's what I'll say, all right? Anyway, my wife as my witness, all right? I'm going to be checking out this guy's glutes because I want to see if they're 705-pound glutes.
Yeah.
What do his hamstrings look like? Oh, there's Jesse Williams.
Actor in Hotel Costiera, a show literally 0 people have heard about until right now.
What an interesting call out. Tell me that's not a marketing stunt by Prime.
Matthew Stafford getting happy feet back there. Now he's
we've got Matthew Sparrow here. Sailing it. Airball. Air sail.
Yeah. Got some wind in his sails, that's for sure.
Oracle's got turf on his face.
Yeah, he does. For a second,
somebody
I thought
get this guy a damn towel.
Stafford again. He's back. He throws.
I thought that was going to be a sparrow mail, but there's actually a receiver there.
Yeah, it did kind of look like
those are always the best routes and the best passes is when it's developing as the camera can even get there. Like they're out of screen until the last moment. I thought he overthrew somebody bad.
I thought because the camera went over a receiver that was just kind of watching it go over
I
his
was like, oh
head.
crap, dude, another
Yeah, it's like, oh,
airmail.
he missed him bad. No, good catch, good throw.
Al Michaels talking about somebody down. You can always tell when someone's down because Al Michaels like, meanwhile, every time someone's injured, it's always a meanwhile, dude. Meanwhile, we've got 94 Grossman Matos, been down for a little while now. We got the doctor in his off-colored blazer with his Reeboks. He's going up against Sam the Martian with his UFO hat.
I was trying to think of something to say about. You're right, dude. He's trying to make sure that he's not getting any radiation, 5G waves get going through his helmet there. Stafford to Nakua for a first down.
Here's what I see when I see this, and I know it's for people's, concussion protection, but I see this.
People
NFL, can you please give us access to show in the broadcast live?
Right.
We'll mute the audio. We'll make our own.
People, do you think it's going to become a thing?
Well, the TikTok, it's just, I've noticed it just seems to be that TikTok, you don't save your live stream. So people are just facing the mail on not caring. And people are getting like donations and everything during all of this, like little 50 cent, $2, $3 little donations. Meanwhile, they're just showing it's not even like they've got it in the background. Like me, if I turn off my background, I've got my TV right back here, and then you have it as well, but we have it in front of us. And it's just like, if you squint, you can see the broadcast. No, they're just sharing their screen. Very similar to me sharing The Martian here.
By the way, you should tell your wife to switch up her lineup.
Oh, okay. Did she get messed up tonight because she had an injured player or something playing?
No, she's not messed up tonight. It doesn't. She can still change whatever.
Okay,
there
okay.
Goes
Tonight
for another first
down.
No, you didn't. But she does have a player on bye in her starting lineup.
Okay, good call. Amore, edit your lineup. Hold it right now. Your lineup. No, but you have a player that's not playing this. Player that's playing. She just disclosed to me that she's already adjusted her lineup, and I'm not sure she knows what bye means. Maybe she thinks it means like bye, like they're gonna put up a big week, and they're like, bye, bro.
Yeah, they're like, see ya, scoring touchdowns.
Oh, then offer a trade. Illy just said, I need to speak with Kurt because I want Saquon Barkley on my team. I think Kurt would trade Saquon.
I think he would.
You want Saquon, babe? Get on the app and do a trade. Edit your anyway, you have a person that's not playing this. Yeah. Anyway, chat, not to sit here coaching my wife on Well, how are we going to see the punter? Oh, are you?
Wait, no, the punter might be the holder too.
No, it's just that it's Puka Nakua. Now we got the guy I'm going. Your wife, who I'm going against in fantasy this week, now has at least more. Probably 17 points between each of these people. I mean, for both of them, 34 points total, likely. My guess is 34 points for both.
It hasn't updated yet, but it's going to be more than that, actually.
Yeah, okay. This is excellent.
Wait, is that him? Look at him. Number 42 on the ground there.
Okay. Let me
look. Is that him?
Okay, well, yeah, let me get an inspection of this guy.
Does that look like it might say Evans on his back? I think it does.
No, don't show Puka Nakua. Show the special teams that just got you an extra point. Where's the respect? Yeah, there's Matthew Sparrow.
39.5 is the official count at the moment.
Hey, I was close.
You were.
Damn, missed it by a mile like I did this week. I my odds to win are probably 19 now.
26.
Yeah, excellent. I'm back to where I started before I even adjusted my lineup. This is awesome, dude. I love it. All it ends up being is just that all my good players got injured. CeeDee Lamb and Malik Neighbors are not bad receivers to have on a league, but they just both got hurt.
Mm-hmm. And DK Metcalf's
like,
on
is
bye.
Josh really an Eagles fan because he drafted these people? It's like, well, part of the reason I drafted those people is that if they do good, I don't have to feel as bad about the team doing good.
And Bucky Irving's probably not going to play, which is good for the Seahawks because he's on the Buccaneers, and the Seahawks can do without. Mike Evans isn't going to play, so I'm feeling optimistic. I think the Seahawks should be able to handle the Buccaneers this weekend.
Okay, yeah.
At home.
You guys are playing them in Seattle as well. I think. Here's what I'd say. Here's my take. Obviously, Eagles have 14 points from the special teams over the last 2 weeks. Now, granted, 7 of those points really didn't matter because we already had the win after the block because it was a zero-time play. Eagles defense, again, one of my favorite things to watch in football is Eagles defense. I think Vic Fangio is just a really good defensive schemer. I think we've got young talent on that team. But I think that, the Seahawks have given up less points. And I think that a lot of that is because their offense is, guess what they're doing? They're doing things that an offense is supposed to do. They're moving the ball down the field. They're holding on to the ball. They're having a high time of possession. They're converting points. They're getting points. So a lot of why the defense has arguably we've given up less points because their offense is helping them be on the field less. Which obviously it's hard for a team to put up a lot of points on you if you're not getting as many possessions. But that aside, okay, I think that bar to bar, I think the Seahawks have a really good defense. I think they're showing up to the game. I think the Seahawks offense has been playing better than the Eagles. Obviously they have more points. I think that the Buccaneers would really have to do a lot of look what the Eagles did to them at home in the first half. And the Eagles are from the Northeast of the United States, and they went down playing in 101-degree feeling weather. And they dismantled them in the first half. It's just second half, we decided to drink Capri Suns on offense, apparently. I think Seahawks play one of the best the last.
Are they going to call that a fumble, or was he down on the kickoff there? I think he was probably down. They whistled it dead, but we'll see.
Over the last 2 weeks, I think that the Seahawks have been playing one of the best four-quarter football organizations that we've seen.
I would agree.
They're showing up and they're playing.
That's a fumble. That is a fumble for sure. Look at this. That is a fumble easily.
What do you mean? Let's see how Mac Jones does. Curb Street?
Are they going to award them a touchdown since he definitely ran in?
That's what he's like, don't make me get Matthew Sparrow over here, dude.
The one time that they decide to stop the play before he's trying to ask what they can challenge here.
Wow. Interesting. That is terrible.
That is horrid. He wasn't stopped that long. They called for the
we got Matthew Sparrow on the sidelines right here. Upset.
They called that that they ruled forward progress had stopped, which I don't believe it had.
Yeah.
He was only in the grasp for like a second and a half and then fumbled the ball.
We just had 4 pieces of laundry on the field. Sorry. I don't know. I think turf is closer to court than a field.
Yeah, it's pretty concrete-like. Pretty concrete-esque.
Oh, we had Mac Jones pushing electrolytes and fluids. Well, did you pour it down a snorkel?
I think they probably did. Just from the top.
Yeah.
Like
it's like a beer funnel, but it's a
Yep.
snorkel.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I love how McCorkle fakes it. Let me get you one of these real quick, chat. Really, I hope they do a play action again. He stabs it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
He like really, it's really obvious it's a fake because no one would hand off the ball like a stab.
Not quite like that, no. I agree.
Almost just trashed my headphone wire went underneath the right clicker.
There goes McCorkle again. Over the middle.
Dive forward. Sorry. It's just if I'm the offensive coordinator for the 49ers this week, like, look, I know we converted the 4th and 1, the 4th and inches. Okay, but on 2 instances, we had 89 catching the ball, twinkling down to the ground where he could have just reached forward, got a first. And I know we converted these boys, but we're taking bruises for nothing. But McCorkle going to the Bahamas here from the Aruba. It's going to be a first down. Are you stoned?
I don't know about
Sorry about that. I don't mean to call you out, Michaels, but holy cow, dude.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they are going to call it a first down.
It wasn't really that close.
Yeah, I guess he got it. I don't know.
Boom, right in his spine, though. How tough is this cat? Excuse me. He's aquatic. Okay?
Cats don't like water?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay? He's more of like a nutria.
Yeah.
Let me show chat.
I don't like that, man. I think
if you want to refer to my boy, McCorkle, you refer to him accordingly, okay? He's not a cat. He's a nutria. Look at this.
What is that? That looks like a beaver. Is that a
beaver? Tell me that ain't McCorkle right there. Here we go. Where we got? Open image and new tab. Let me get a good, just right on there. There's McCorkle.
So it's a beaver with
cruising around the left-hand tackle there too.
Do they also chew on wood and stuff?
Yeah, let's do some research. Let me stop sharing my screen. I try not to do a lot of internet research while my screen share, just in case, you know.
All right, they called that it's sorry, hold on 1 second here. They called that it's 4th and inches. All right, now they're gonna do another sneak here. McCorkle's gonna try to find the hole. We'll see. Trying to push him forward, and I think he probably got it.
Here we are. Nutria, and congrats to the 49ers for that conversion on the tush push. Good for them. Good for McCorkle. Speaking of McCorkle, yes, Nutria are similar to beavers in that they are both large, semi-aquatic rodents with thick brown fur, though they are distinct species with key differences, most notably the nutria's long, round, rat-like tail versus the beaver's large, flattened, paddle-shaped tail. Other differences include beavers' larger size and their ability to build dams, while nutria have distinct orange teeth, white whiskers, and are generally more solitary. That's true. I've witnessed nutria. We have them here in Houston. Are considered invasive. Really, I'm going to start waxing these things. I'm going to start bringing my bat with me, dude.
Is there an open season? Can we get these things taken care of?
Is there an open season on nutrias?
That's the real question to ask here.
Yes, there are often open season or no closed season on nutria in most areas because they are considered an invasive species that cause habitat and property damage. But regulations may vary by locations. Yeah, don't show up with a 30-06 at the local walking trail to take out some nutrias, dude.
Yeah. Maybe not on off the corner of.
But I'll tell you what, bring a bat. Wait, Texas. You can hunt or trap nutria year-round without a bag or possession limits, though a Texas hunting license is required.
Can you eat them?
What happened?
Taste good? Can you eat them?
Yeah, are nutria tasty?
Are they are they nutrient?
I asked this as if I was from Louisiana. I said, are nutrias good eating?
Yeah, nutria is good eating.
Yes, nutria can be good to eat.
Really?
Many describe its lean, mild meat as similar to rabbit or turkey.
Okay,
and many support the eating of nutria to control the invasive population that's steadily growing and damaging wetlands. Well, so they're kind of like they look like beavers, but they're trashing the wetlands, whereas the beavers create and nurture wetlands.
Interesting,
dude. I'm not about animal fights and stuff, but if we ever need, I'm on Team Beaver, dude, and it's not because of any other reason than I just like the dams they build.
Yeah, they're sick.
What a call out here. Orange teeth too. What a goober. And I'd have to say McCorkle's definitely more of a nutria than a beaver. Not hating, just saying. I mean, a beaver's going to hit someone in the private parts in the middle of a scrum. No, they're going to build a dam. Okay? The nutria is invasive. He's going to be the guy hitting people in the private parts in the scrum because he's got nothing better to do. He's invading the scrum.
I completely agree.
A beaver's going to build a dam. I'll tell you what. You want to know how to stop the tush push? Get a beaver as your nose tackle. Build a dam.
Yeah, exactly. Build a dam out
Call a timeout and get a beaver out there.
Out of football pads and, you know.
Make sure you have a timeout.
Taking anything from the sidelines. They'll take the benches.
When you got a beaver on your team, we'll adjust the rules.
Yeah.
Now we've got PETA, you know, because usually NFL broadcast, you got insurance commercials, pharmaceuticals, cars, gambling, and beer, and then hotels and cruises, right?
Sure, and you got some other random stuff,
but now we're gonna have PETA commercials because we got the dam in here from the beaver.
No, we gotta let people know.
Nose tackle, getting it done. Love it. Who's got Scadaboo on their team? You have Scadaboo on your team?
Yeah, I picked him up.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Scadaboo.
I think Mac, not Mac. I'm on a McCorkle kick tonight, chat. What was I going
for? Jackson Dart?
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart might open up, man. I mean, did you see the picture of him with his head coach there?
Yeah, he wanted to smooch him.
They looked like I'm happy you said it because I've been saying some borderline things tonight, but they looked like they're about to kiss.
I think he
what's their head coach's name?
Dable, Brian Dable. Yeah, I think he wanted to lay one on him. Big smackaroo.
These guys might have kissed. They're getting intimate right here. I'll tell you what.
They might have in the locker room after the game when he was handing him the game ball.
This is a little intimate. Let me go ahead and open that in a tab. Get my screen shared here. No, I don't. I want the image only.
It's Aiden Hutchinson again in a Haynes commercial this time.
Here we go. Entire screen. He's got. I mean, it's not the photo I was thinking about, but they're getting. You know.
Yeah, dude, that's a little too close.
Little intimate here. This is kind of like, hey, in 6th grade, I remember. You know, maybe it was 4th grade. We were going to a carnival. Okay, we were going to like the Six Flags or whatever as a 4th grade class before summer vacation. And I remember me and this girl, we planned to hug on the carousel. Okay? And this is giving me that vibe on the carousel. They're like, oh, I can't believe we made it all year to finally hug on the carousel.
This is premeditated for a long time.
This is a premeditated... You know, hey, if you make me look good, I'll give you a hug. They got similar chains on.
Yeah, dude.
Chain love. Look at Brian Dable with the drip.
McCaffrey hit the backfield and dropped. It's going to be 4th down and 3 here.
Distracted me over here. Let me close out of this tab. I'm getting.
Sorry,
like
we just got back, folks. It was 3rd and 1, and McCaffrey got hit in the backfield here by
a
man.
I guarantee they had a conversation in the locker room about, hey, the Eagles came back and killed us in the second half. We can do the same thing to the 49ers.
Good tackle there by
Agreed.
Landman.
Not
Ooh,
the punter I needed to see tonight.
No, this is Morstead. I bet he only squats like 300.
I was about to say like 350, 405. Big spread there, weight difference. There you go. Oh, duck it around. Oh, duck it back. Yeah, you're not going to
go forward.
Sorry. You know, I had
we got to change of possession here. Hold on, let me No, what? Whoa.
No, my commentator rolled out on me.
No, what do you got?
Passionate tonight, chat. No, I think that any NFL team can be extremely good, dude. I know that you have athletes that it's like, hey, I run a 4.2, 4.3 40, so that helps. But I seriously think it's just coaching and management that will win you so many football games. These guys they've all made it to the NFL. They're all professional, dude. You can take people from the practice squad and make a team and go beat the best college team because these are the best of the best. They're 1% of the college play base, you know?
Totally.
And when you've got punt returners that they think they can go left and then right and then left and then right, you're not Devin Hester, you're not Deshaun Jackson. I mean, it's just you're not that slippery. These punt scheme, these special teams minds on punt coverage were derived around people that were embarrassed by the likes of Deshaun Jackson and Devin Hester and other people that obviously have only got two people to pull from in my prolific punt return game. But you're not going to make it happen this back and forth. You got to pick a lane and just sprint into it.
I completely agree. I think, because really you win the game, the punt return game, if you get like 10 yards.
Yeah, that's a good statistic.
That's an extra first down for your offense there. Like that's all you're looking for. You don't have to run it all the way back every time.
And it's more yardage for your defense if you have to punt that they have to defend, which is a benefit for obviously your defense if you're new to football. Okay, long field position is bad for the offense.
You want as few yards between you and the end zone. As possible. The end zone you're going toward, not the end zone. Behind you.
And I'm telling you what, if you got McCorkle Jones,
they
ought to just put him in at. I'm ready to see a beaver at nose tackle. I'm not even kidding.
Build a dam.
Build a dam. Thank you.
Stafford back again. Throws to Kyron Williams.
Hey, good for him though. Way to keep his balance. Strong core. I hope they show a slow motion of this. Chad, if you want to have an ab core hip flexor type motivation, watch this guy's ability. They're not going to show that on replay, but his ability to catch that ball off axis and then regain balance with one step and then move upfield was very impressive.
It's interesting here. The Rams, for the first time all game, they have the ball with the chance to go and take the lead.
That's true. With 12 minutes left.
The 49ers scored on the first position. I mean, I guess they technically had a chance to take the lead because you can go for two, but you know what I mean.
McCorkle thought that he really had the advantage because Jack Sparrow's never been seen with A, a snorkel, B, a scuba tank.
True.
But then Matthew Sparrow realized, I'm not playing in the water. Oh, hey, maybe he is.
That's a face mask.
Yeah.
How do they not call that? I saw that from up here.
Should have had a snorkel on.
Yeah.
That's a face mask.
Easily. I don't understand.
The sidebar of the face mask.
Not only does
That's a strategic style of a face mask. Have that face mask. Just have your whole helmet be a face mask. Have we not thought about that, chat? Have like a sliver of a helmet in the back, and then the rest of it is just a big bar situation.
Yeah,
where does the face mask end? Matthew Sparrow's really looking around here.
There's a throw to Adams. Yeah, that's definitely coming back.
No, but anyway, so okay, Matthew Sparrow doesn't have a snorkel. Wow.
Oh, it's on defense.
So
Interesting.
McCorkle thought he had the advantage in tonight's game when Matthew Sparrow showed up without a snorkel and without a scuba tank because you'd never seen Jack Sparrow with either of those in any of the films.
True.
And then Matthew Stafford here, realized I'm not playing underwater. I'm here on the sandy beaches of Los Angeles. And we're going to show out. Sunnyside Beach. I don't know the names of their beaches out there. Venice, I guess.
Yeah. Venice Beach. Yeah, that's one.
I think it's close to Los Angeles.
I think you're right. I don't know. I've never been out there. Never
Me
really
either.
had much of a desire to go to California. Stafford again. Adams again.
I'd like to get an RV and RV across. The most boring part of it would be getting from Houston to El Paso because it's just nothing but tumbleweeds, and you stop at a fast food chain, and the biggest thing that happened in their town is their high school football team won the state championship in 1987, and it's all they still talk about in 2025. But actually get all the way through Arizona, New Mexico, Southern California, and I want to go all the way up the coast of the West Coast, all the way up to Washington.
Yeah, that would be an awesome trip. Stafford back. Fading away.
Oh!
And that's going to be dropped. Well, it was well defended.
It was well defended, but you got to. Do you want to? Here's what I noticed. I'm an agent, and I'm trying to negotiate for you to make more money. That could have been $1.5 million grab for you, right there.
Yeah.
If your contract's coming up, you know.
Yeah, you're getting a spanking when you get back into the locker room.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is like, oh wait, well, getting a little frisky. He's like, oh, that guy's not on my team. Never mind.
Yeah, I can't do that. They're going to frown upon that if I do that. Stafford back again. Throw to Kyron Williams, and he scores.
Devontae Adams said, what? Give me a Matthew Stafford here.
That's big for me in our league. Kyron Williams is the only guy I have going right now.
Whoa, he's going to get fined for that.
What, did he look at somebody?
No, he said the F word on the camera. I think he said, let's F and go or something along those lines. Here comes a $20,000 fine.
He's not worried about it. He's like, I scored a touchdown. I'm getting my incentives this year.
Big Dom, the security of our general counsel security on our team, he got fined 75.
Blocked. I'm pretty sure that was blocked. I'm not exactly sure.
Big face ticked.
Oh, they're not going to show.
Holy cow, that is true. That is true. This is the team that we blocked 2 field goals on. Big face ticked. He's like, dude, are you serious? 3 in a year.
Yeah, it was blocked.
He's got a bad angle.
I think it's the line.
Yeah.
The line is letting him through.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
and then
bad.
The Eagles showed him the textbook. It's like, look, we did it back to back.
Yeah, you got to go right on this guard.
Yeah,
he's
back
letting
to
him
back,
through.
dude.
All right, hold
That's
on
not
one
a
second.
joke.
Using the
same thing. Little break here, chat.
Okay. All right. 2020 ball game here. Oh, we got McCorkle getting massaged out. Looks like he might have some cramping in his forearm or something.
I just want to see what McCorkle can do after a blocked kick here.
I did not like the way they were trying to massage out his forearm there.
Did I miss something here? Wait, we've had a few this year. Okay, so the Eagles weren't the first. There's the first from the Eagles. Here comes the second from them. Yeah, come on, show the big man running, though. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Jordan Davis, 18.59 miles an hour. Round up to 19. Give it to the big man. You got to round that up. I want to see a nuts level of speed for a 330-pound guy. Oh, there we go. Little Matthew Stafford, little Matthew Sparrow wink right there. Okay, let me re-edit here, chat.
Give him the wink.
Yeah.
McCorkle back to pass. Gets it out on the screen. And that guy gets blasted. Maybe got a yard.
Wait, are you serious? Did Jack Sparrow never wink in any of the movies? That's a crazy thought. You think he would have, right?
Can you just like have one closed eye?
No. I mean, yeah. I just wanted it to be like an organic. Yeah, but you're right.
No, I hear what you're saying though. McCorkle, hands off. Versus in the backfield that whole time. He was ready for that one. Jared Verse hasn't had a huge impact on this game. He has cracked McCorkle a couple times. After the ball was thrown, though, it hasn't had a huge impact on the plays. But this time, on this running play, he's in the backfield. McCaffrey still fights forward to get back to the line of scrimmage at least. But now here we go. A 3rd and 8 in a tie ball game. San Francisco has really slowed down here in the second half. They only have a field goal to their name.
Let's see what McCorkle's got here.
McCorkle, back to pass. He's throwing.
Oh,
the receiver fell down.
No laundry.
No laundry at all on the field.
But no laundry.
Looks like the receiver just kind of maybe tripped, maybe slipped, maybe fell all over himself. And Verse is there again to give a little touching to McCorkle. San Francisco punter again. And the Rams fielder is able to make the catch. They're going to be at the 30-yard line. Not
I just missed the position. Oh, wait, that's the
wrong punter.
I got a little.
No, he was the holder, though. He's number 42, right?
Yeah. Let me make sure.
Yeah, Ethan Evans.
That's not even worth closing to the chat, but I think I've got to just because we made a habit, even if it's a bad shop. You know?
Yeah, he's number 42. Yeah, I saw him. So I've seen him, but he was kind of kneeled down.
Does he look like a 705 guy?
He was kind of kneeled down. Like it's hard to tell. I mean, I was trying to look at his legs, but I could barely even see if that was actually him.
Yeah.
So, and the camera angle they have when they're doing the field goal, it's like way back there. The guy looks like he's tiny. The guy looks like a little toy soldier on the ground.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. You don't got much of a peak.
He looks like the little toy soldier that has the bazooka,
Okay. Yeah.
Because he's kneeled down like that. Got a little Dorito Locos Tacos commercial here, or just Taco Bell in general, actually.
All right, not my, I've been a little bit like the 49ers in this second half, okay? The majority of my greatness came tonight in the first half. But but here's Matthew Sparrow giving us a little wink on the sideline.
Okay, can we zoom in on that a little bit?
Yeah, we can. We can get us a little zoom here.
Okay. Um,
It's
yeah.
very badly shopped, but it's just here's the thing I've noticed about
Did
winky
you
eyes.
did you try to close the eye yourself?
No, yeah, I just grabbed the upper eyelid, warped it down, and grabbed the lower eyelid and warped it up. I mean, because here's the thing about eyes, okay, chat. I could have found a winking eye on the internet, but it's not going to be like the right skin complexion. It's going to look out of place, and it's
You think
okay,
that
okay. You know what? Let me do a live. Let's see what kind of
you
native
think that
tools
looks
we've got.
better than whatever you could possibly find?
Well,
That
with time, okay. Well, let me cook. Let me cook.
okay, I'll let you cook.
Let me cook here.
I'm
Let me
just
go
asking
ahead and get
how is
my.
that possibly the right
I'm not saying
skin
it was.
complexion?
That's why I said my. I'm playing better than McCorkle here in the second half, at least. But let me just go ahead and let me get zoomed in here. We can make it more apparent that this.
All right, here go the Rams again. In a tie ball game. Go ahead and bury these 49ers right here. Just bury them. Bury them in the water. Stafford stepping up. It's a little bit high for Devontae Adams, and he's not going to make that grab. We got a 2nd and 10 now coming up. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. Cat
This is
cam.
not any better, but at least it was fast. Whatever dopamine it secretes is well earned because it took me 10 seconds.
There we go. Stafford back to pass again.
Nice. Devontae Adams.
Throw to Devontae Adams.
Yeah, 38.
Yep, 38-yard line thereabouts.
All right.
It's
So
going
if
to
you
be an
add some
8-yard
eyelashes that look, unfortunately, like they're stitches, it doesn't help either. But anyway, I'm doing my best here, chat. I'm just trying to give Matthew Sparrow the honor that I deserve because earlier in tonight's broadcast, I put McCorkle, Snorkel, as my background, calling him out as the winner. And right now, it looks to be as if the Rams are playing like they want to win tonight's game. Matthew Sparrow, we got a 3rd and 1. Puka Nacua is going to come and grab it right by the 4 and like a cross curl route. I told you.
Oh my goodness. That was almost picked.
I didn't mean to rip out an I told you. He was open for what I just called out.
Yeah, he was, but I don't know where.
He ought to open up his eye.
Yeah.
Actually, we can do one of these real quick. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong.
Oh, he was expecting Devontae to continue breaking to the outside there. And now we got a 4th and 1. Oh, here he is.
Yeah,
he's got some legs on him.
That's a Nalga right there.
Yeah.
Nalga is oh wow.
Wow. Punt.
Dude.
That's why punting is
Pat McCaffrey is going nuts right now. McAfee. I never know how to do
McAfee. Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. Dude, did that not go out of bounds? It kind of looked like it was gonna.
Okay, here we go. Here's how I can rectify what Matthew Sparrow needs to be doing right now, okay? Go ahead and get my tool out. We're gonna go Control Z. We need to get one of these happening. Okay, we need to open that second eye, unwink your eye. Okay, we can't be doing this on the sidelines, winking. We need to unwink.
Yep.
We need to open both eyes here moving forward. Because I just call it that they play like they want to win and I mean, I know you want Devontae Adams to. I don't know. I don't like that route. Why do you want them to work so close together right there?
Yeah, it was
maybe to block out the other guy, but it's just. I guess they thought they had. Outside corner. Yeah. Potentially, Devontae Adams had like a something like a matchup they liked.
Yeah, a linebacker on him, I think. But he just didn't. I guess
didn't work outside. He just stayed inside.
Yeah, he thought he didn't. He thought let me just get to the sticks and turn around.
Yeah.
Which in that case was only like 2 yards down the field.
And who do you blame? Do you blame Devontae Adams or Matthew Stafford? Who's had the more prolific career? I kind of think they're in the same tiered category.
Yeah, I was about to say. I guess it depends on
it
what you
depends on who you're a
value.
fan of, team
Yeah,
wise. You know, I knew that Devontae Adams played for the Chargers, Jaguars, and the Browns.
I think Stafford's probably had the better career because he's won a Super Bowl. Devontae Adams has been good whenever he's had good quarterbacks. Like, obviously he was with Aaron Rodgers. He's probably like, man, Aaron Rodgers would have thrown me the ball right there. That's probably what he's thinking.
I think Aaron Rodgers is a dog, dude. I just think that he played for a team I didn't like for so many years to where I just have this like delusion of respect for him. But him standing there on that play.
Yeah, doing the
was insane, dude.
It was awesome.
I love it. And I don't like the term because it's a term that I didn't develop and it's a term that's beyond my inside.
That was insane. The punt was like 3 inches.
Could they not have gotten that guy with a penalty for stepping out of bounds and being the first to touch the ball?
I don't think he was the first to touch the ball.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying. I'm just looking out.
Yeah, they could have.
I'm trying to be.
No, help the refs out. Let them know.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a rules analyst.
All right, here we go, Jared.
Let's see if McCorkle wants it, dude. No.
Well, that was
Landman almost got his wind knocked out of him by landing on top of that ball. I'll tell you that.
For a second, I thought he might have picked it. Landman. What a name. Landman.
I'm going to look up the origins of that name.
I'm sure it just is Earth.
This is why we need access to the NFL broadcast type spectrum and spectrum might be the right word for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Find your Tylenol, folks.
2nd and 10. 49ers on the 2-yard line. They're going to hand it off here, I bet. No, they're going to pass. It's a quick throw. It's a good throw. 9-yard gain.
I'm gonna guess like just a European, like a landman. It's descriptive. It's like somebody that like had like a surveyor, if you will.
Sure. Yeah. A landman. That makes sense. A landman. A man
Dutch
of the land.
and German regions where it was an occupational name for a countryman or a farmer. Derived from the Middle High German Latman or the Dutch landman. So you mean the Dutch is literally the same exact. Anyway, so enough of Google. I wasn't close. Farmer. Oh, we got a whole. Whoa, he's still boogieing. Yeah, he's going nuts. Mac Jones is teaching him how to get crazy.
Yeah, he's like, you got to be like.
Yeah, you got to have a borderline seizure.
Yeah, you got to have people concerned.
You got to look epileptic.
Right. The medical staff has to be like, do we need to get out there?
Like right when people think your celebration's over, have a 25% of what a seizure looks like in a standing erect position.
Kendrick Bourne, 9 catches for 132 yards today. He's looking like Puka Nakua out there.
Whoa!
Juszczyk with the catch. That's going to be about a 4-yard gain.
I think McCorkle might go nuts. I hope he gets a touchdown. Actually, I know we want the. I'd like to see McCorkle get in somebody's face, is what I'm saying. I want to see one of these 3 stories that we read tonight realized tonight, and I want to have a 4th.
I want Jared Verse to sack him and for McCorkle to take offense to that. Occurrence
and stand up and get maybe in a fist fight tonight.
He might hand off to Brian
That's
Robinson.
A hip drop. Verse will be fine for that. I'm serious, dude. I'm calling it out right now. I'd put $50 on that. You're gonna see a $13,000 fine for Jared Verse and a hip drop right here. Look, this is textbook hip drop. What?
Yeah, let's see.
Hip drop. That's a hip drop
you're
tackle.
right. No, you're right.
Hire me, NFL. I'm calling it out before the. I'm just kidding, but I didn't mean to get so intense tonight.
Is it a penalty if that happens on the field, or like if
no? It's usually like they'll throw out the fine post game. I think they review every play for like finable offenses because they're like, heck yeah, dude, we can make money on all these fines.
There goes McCrappy.
Oh, we got a black shirt guy over here going nuts, dude. He's like, oh, I told you needed to hit 53.5 pounds in a bicep curl this week. Dude, McCaffrey ran a great route right there.
Yeah.
Look at this guy losing his mind with the goatee right here. But watch him right here on the sideline. Oh, that's not a good angle for him. Here he comes. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, they won't show him, will they? Come on.
No, you get it. You show him just enough of him.
McCorkle back. Swatted.
Oh, there you go, McCorkle.
Yeah, that was good because
McCorkle played some beach volleyball when he was in Aruba. Yeah, he didn't spend all of his time with a snorkel on, believe it or not.
Bump, set, spike, dude.
Yeah.
He's playing underwater.
I wish he would have caught this and stiff armed somebody. Come on, catch that.
Yeah, I don't think one of the defenders was going to get there anyway. But yeah, look at him. Yeah, you're right.
There you go.
Dude, he really
imagine he injures his throwing hand doing that.
That would have been insane.
Like stubs his fingers.
Yeah. And it's like, oh man, he broke his hand. Kendrick Bourne again.
Bourne. He's going nuts.
He is going off.
I chose the right wide receiver in the pickup lineup this week.
Oh, did you?
No. No, I mean, I did my best. I tried to make educated decisions. I don't know.
Impossible to know that this guy was going to be the guy.
No, you literally have the odds of like, no one knows, dude.
No, not at all. Fantasy football is a crapshoot.
He's going nuts. If he gets a touchdown, people are going to be going nuts. Look at his fake right there. He almost fumbled.
I don't think that was. I don't think that was supposed to be a fake. That's going to be an ineligible man downfield. Do you see all those offensive linemen down there? I think that was supposed to be
Kurt Herbstreit right now. Herbstreit partner, he's going nuts. We got a laundry list of things happening here. He's like, we got this going on. We got multiple men down. Everything you're calling out. Yeah. Herbstreit was freaking out about it, like in the same tone you were. He's like, what do we got going on? And Al Michaels like, and he throws it right into the dirt.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's throwing it to there.
He was supposed to hand this off for sure.
Whoa.
What?
That would have been a good run, too, for McCaffrey.
Yeah. And look at McCaffrey stand there like, I had a hole. Like, why didn't you?
There's McCorkle. He's like, oh, my CO2 is running low. Oxygen, pardon.
Yeah, for real. Maybe he's got a little bit too much CO2 pumping. McCorkle.
Not a good pass.
A little high.
He's got a great deep ball. I mean, I guess it's not really a deep ball. That's kind of a side ball, but
it's a mid-range ball.
Yeah, a little 15-yard out route.
I have a cat.
Herbstreit's going on a laundry list of people not playing. Tell me that that's not just written down in front of him. He's excited to finally bring it up. There we go. I'm not saying it's not a reason to, be excited as a 49ers fan. They're playing good without all these guys. But I think
or the Rams
are starting the solution here on out.
Or the Rams are just playing bad. Like, I think that their defense has been horrific. At least it was in the first half.
Out.
They're trying to run down all the clock here. We got third down. A little less than 3.5 minutes left. But the Rams have all their timeouts, and the 49ers have used 2 of theirs already. $29 yards per game through week 4 for Kendrick Bourne. And suddenly he goes off. Anyone could have predicted that. Come on, Josh. How come you didn't get him on the waivers?
I don't.
Oh my goodness, dude. How do you not pick this off?
He was probably projected for 2 points.
Probably. Stewart here. Look at this, man. I mean, he throws it right to him. Look at this. McCorkle, he finally makes his mistake.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
Yeah, brick hands there. 59-yard field goal attempt. I think he's going to make this one. I predicted the miss earlier from the Rams kicker. Pinheiro. And he's going to squeak it right through. $23-20. If I'm the 49ers,
I can't
though,
believe that
I'm
guy
not
didn't catch
comfortable.
that.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty rough series of events there for McCorkle.
I mean, now you got a 3-point lead, but
I wouldn't be comfortable if I were them.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it's okay. Well, now we got an opportunity to return. The Rams have been returning decently. Been returning better than the 49ers have, at least on kickoffs, per se.
And they have 3 timeouts. So there's no time's not an issue at all.
No,
It's
not
just
at
all
all.
about,
dude.
All right, Cat.
We got Matthew Stafford up here.
Oh yeah, we got Matthew Sparrow.
Yeah, we got Matthew Sparrow on the horn. Be right back, chat. We got Matthew Sparrow against McCorkle Jones. Tonight's broadcast. We've got Matthew Sparrow's about to get the ball back. We'll see what's going to happen.
Okay, let's see what we got here. See if the Rams can complete the comeback. At this point, I'm not 100% sure that they can. But, we're going to watch and see. they've already missed a field goal. They have had a fumble on a pitch on a drive that they probably would have at least, gotten a field goal on. But I don't even know, because all these field goals have been blocked. They had an extra point blocked because they can't block on their extra points and field goals. Their right guard, their left guard, whoever it is next to the center, is just getting squeezed past.
Yeah, otherwise this is a 2-point ball game right now.
Yeah. I was saying they also missed a field goal and they had a fumble on a drive that was going to be at least a field goal.
True.
Yeah, it's the 49ers are fortunate.
I think the Rams have the most to work on as one of the better 3-1 teams, potentially 3-2 after tonight.
Yeah.
But even if they went 4-1, I think they have a lot of things to clean up. I mean, they should have put the Eagles away, and they just couldn't. And it's mostly the Eagles came out and they played the best offense they played all year. It's the offense we know that they can play. It's the offense they played in the Super Bowl. It's the offense they played a lot of last season. And it's like, I don't know, maybe McCorkle it down the field a time or two.
Yeah, give him a bit of the snorkel treatment.
Yeah.
Snorkel
it out. But let's see what Matthew Sparrow's got.
Sparrow. He's looking
across the middle to the
got Nakua.
46.
No surprise there that Puka Nakua is going to catch the ball.
Hey, looks like he hit some smelling salts.
Let's see how many points my wife has on you now.
44.
46.2. There's Devontae Adams. That's not great because in my
by
other
a
league,
seagull. You hear that? Got tackled by a seagull.
That's nuts.
I'm not surprised that McCorkle Snorkel's got a seagull, as his cornerback. Yeah, they're getting a touchdown right here. Not like here, but in the drive. Whoa, okay, a little educated.
There's the ball there. Holding on the defense.
Stafford calling it out.
He's saying, hey, that's going to be a holding on the defense. Refs, you already know it. Holding on the defense.
Dude, imagine McCorkle just comes off the bench and spears the ump right here. With his snorkel on.
He might take a flying knee with his brace on You
You know
know?
what's crazy is the odds of that happening with a snorkel on are higher than the odds of the Earth landing where it did to support life.
Say that again, please.
The odds of McCorkle snorkel running out and spearing the head ump with a snorkel on are likely higher than the odds of the Earth landing where it did to support life.
Yeah, I agree. I
The odds
think
of the Earth landing where it did to support life, just to put it in perspective for myself as well as in chat and these things, the odds of the Earth landing where it did to support life is the equivalent of winning the Powerball, a very popular American lottery system, 7 times in a row.
wow.
And that just really because we've already found it, and this is from years ago research, like 2018 or whatever, we've already found 44, 45, and this is probably closer now to 80 maybe or whatever, but we've already found so many other planets like Earth landing where they did near a sun or light source, an energy source, in a situation where they can harness the same life kind of that we have here on Earth. So all it really goes to show is how small we are, because the odds that we think that are so crazy are actually minute by comparison. It's like, oh, well, there's 1 in 350 million odds that I win the Powerball. Yeah, that's pretty low odds. But win it 7 times in a row at the factorial of 1 in 350, 7 in a row. I'm not that, mathematically inclined to do that off the top of my head, but it's clearly insane. But we've had that happen 44 times in our observable space as of 2018. Whoa, we are just small. Meanwhile, we've got Sparrow and McCorkle. I think Sparrow's putting him away here.
I think so. The goal here is going to be do it without giving him any more time left.
Yep.
But the thing is, if you score a touchdown, unless you can't make the extra point, it gets blocked or something.
Yep.
You're going to be up by 4.
Yep.
Which means that McCorkle's going to have to come down the field for a touchdown. Well, they only have 1 timeout at this point.
I just don't think that. I think the Rams are good at getting down into the red zone right here, right? I just don't think they're necessarily. I don't want to undermine them, because if you get into the red zone, what is there, like 2? There's 2. It's a 2-minute warning, right?
It's not the 2-minute warning yet, I don't think, or is it? Oh yeah, it was.
150. Okay, so but McCorkle's getting a little.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. They
little rub there.
They were massaging his forearm. I didn't like the way that they were doing that.
Devontae Adams post route, back shoulder. Oh no!
No, they're just gonna hand it
Terrible
off.
Call out. Hey, big run.
And there goes Kyron Williams. Ahead.
Oh, ooh!
Did a little front
little
roll there,
trampoline, don't land on your neck type of a play.
And now he's got them inside.
Yeah, with 1, but you did it. I'm not going to say you did it too fast, but you're inbound, so you can bring this down to 106.
Yeah,
like that.
No, there's plenty of. I mean, you want to score. They only have 1 timeout, so it's not like. It's not like
if
they have
hike
all
this
the time
right
in
now.
the world.
Bring this as low as you can, and then run it again. But holy cow, take it easy.
Yeah, I mean, especially since you have 3 timeouts, they're gonna run it here. Kyron Williams ahead.
He was looking for a flag. That should be a flag for looking for a flag.
Yeah, I hate that, man. I hate it so.
That's more unsportsmanlike than Cooper DeJean getting a massive open field tackle and flexing on the guy.
Oh, and it is a flag. It's on the defense.
I like that. Yeah, he's like, you know what? Actually,
yeah, I wasn't gonna throw the flag up for this, but now I am. Just because you were asking for it. Here we go. Hands to the face here. Let's see what he got. More like a hand to the neck is kind of what it was. Still painful.
Yeah, shoulder more or less, just the shoulder pad to the neck.
Unfortunately for the Rams, that stopped the clock at 107 here.
They're going to run it again.
Yeah, they're not trying to score on this play.
But he did.
Oh, are they saying he fumbled it? And they're calling it for the. Wow.
They have 3 timeouts though.
Yeah, I mean the game's not actually exactly over, but it's pretty much
Yeah.
over.
But I mean, if they manage this correctly, it is. What an idiot.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh
Wow,
my.
good punch out. Yeah, and he was
And
right
he
on it
recovered
too.
it. He went to try and stand up
Why?
with it. The
Why do
bread
you?
man said,
Why
check
do you?
this out.
What a punch, dude! He hit
You
him
want
in
to
the
see a
face
guy that can
first.
eat 3 footlongs from Subway in one sitting? That's him.
Dude, look at that punch. That's a
I
scary
just don't agree with the run up the
punch.
middle here, personally. I don't think you need to run crashing the ball up the middle is not necessary.
I think they were just trying to run clock. You know?
Yeah. Well, I agree, but do it more safe. Do an off tackle run. Just run over here. Just don't lose yardage. If you don't think you're going to gain yardage, just slide. You're already in a good position. You know, they were on what, the 6?
All right, they're on the 1-yard line now. And
McCorkle on a sneak.
they're
Here
gonna
comes a Rams timeout. I'd like to see 3 McCorkle sneaks right here.
I think you might see him.
I'm going to get excited. I mean, he was getting massaged up. I think it's a valid thing to just pull this out right now. Just, be with these guys right now. Just have a little moment. Here, look at McCorkle, like a true aquatic aviator, if you will. This guy's going to cry, I think.
Yeah, he's not happy. Neither is McVay. He's got this face on.
Matthew Stafford's good. Might have a Oracle conversation with Williams there soon. Get him in the units.
It's a run to McCaffrey. They're going to call timeout
nothing
again.
Against the 49ers here, but they're playing like they want to lose this. I mean, do something. I know that they're stacking the box, but yeah.
Well, the thing is,
they don't want to make a mistake and then they get the ball right there back again and these things. 3rd and 8. Nakua's getting warmed up.
but they can stop the clock after this 3rd down. And they're definitely going to have time.
Yeah. We might see McCorkle do a little Hail Mary here. Kidding, but that'd be a crazy call. They wouldn't be expecting it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that would be nuts. If he just throw in deep to Kendrick Bourne and let him run under it.
Just a seam route to end the game. It's like, hey, if you're going to run it, you might
as
well just do a seam
route. In the gun here.
In the shotgun here. Right by the A, in motion.
No, they're handing it off, though. They were trying to make him fumble.
They're giving McCaffrey a little arm massage.
Yeah, they were.
Like, I've been seeing you on the sideline there. I just wanted to give you a little McCorkle tune-up.
Yeah, like a brown man at the airport. They were
3 seconds here.
Trying to.
We're going to be able to see a good angle of this Rams kicker here from the end zone. Really close. And be able to see if this is 7:05 is legit or not. I mean, I think you load the box and just pressure this guy. It's not like the ball is going to go super far anyway, especially if you get pressure down his throat, right? And then just have your catcher just do a fair catch if people are in his face. I would push this guy right here.
Yeah.
They're not doing that though. I don't
understand why they're not trying to block this. Yeah. That's strange. Oh, they're already in field goal range. What the heck? Oh, he's going to return it. Oh, no, they got him for a hold.
Holding or blocking the back.
Yeah.
I just think it's easier to not get a hold in that situation by just gunning out.
Yeah.
I would have gunned out. I mean, that's a 10-yard less drop than that punter usually has. Yep. No, and then that hold mitigates all that, like Curb Street's talking about right now. It's just this hold mitigates everything that you could have gotten from trying to just block it anyway. You would have gotten the ball right where they have it, and there's no risk doing that outside of, well, you have the risk of running into the kicker. So maybe that's also.
I guess that is technically probably the bigger risk because the game is over if you do that.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, there's a factor I guess I didn't consider.
But the factor they didn't think about was the damn PKO. I mean the
KPO.
Yeah,
didn't even try it.
Done a pass kick option there.
42 seconds, no timeouts for the Rams. They have the ball at the 50. And he's going to throw. No surprise. Deep to Nakua. He had it, too.
Wow, dude. I like the way that Matthew Stafford stands business in the pocket, dude. He's constantly setting his feet, and he's one of the best at dipping that shoulder to stay out of harm's way. I mean, they're going to show it again right here, but his pocket presence is pretty good, dude.
I'm surprised this wasn't caught.
Puka Nakua's thigh pad's a little skewed. Oh, wow.
He didn't really reach out for it. Yeah. No, good defense for sure. Stafford.
Not sure why they're doing this to themselves right now. Why you keep trying to. I mean, I get the first one to try and force a deep pass, but you got to maybe not throw across the middle with 31 left. You know.
I mean, they have 31 is still time because you can get up here and clock it, but
you got to. It's 3rd and 10 now, and
yeah, you got to get the first down. You got to be thinking about that. Off to Kyron Williams, and he's looking for the out of bounds. He's going to get it now.
The game,
yeah,
more or less.
No, I mean it is the
currently.
Game. Yeah. I mean, they could try to kick a field goal here, but I think that would be an
80-yard bomb.
Yeah, run back to your own 20-yard line.
Backwards, dude. Screw it.
Come on. No, they're going for it here, aren't they?
McCorkle's watching film right now.
This is an interesting decision. Do you think that they should try to kick the field goal?
I think that's what any team would play for right now with 25 seconds left, no timeout.
No, they're not close enough. Just kidding. That would be like a 60-yarder. To Kyron Williams, and he catches it.
Inside. Yeah, you got to get that
ball. They give it back to the guy who just fumbled it.
They're going to try and get an extra play here. They're going to get an extra play.
Yeah, 12 seconds.
I love that Jalen Carter tries to intercept those, by the way.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to get one of those one time?
I hope.
That would be insane. I've always thought about that, too.
No, because if he gets his hands
under
instead of having his hands like this, try and catch it, get your hands more like the problem is you might get injured, dude. They're throwing the ball down hard.
No, but what you got to do is you got to get underneath it and make it so that it's landing on your in your arms.
Yes, true.
Not on your hands.
That is what he's doing. Actually, you're right. He tries to get the bread basket. A big guy diving under center like that is crazy too. He's not a small guy. He's like a rhino.
Mean, what he's gonna end up doing probably is just ripping the ACL of a center one of these times, and that's not going to be good.
That wouldn't be a good.
But that's what's going to happen if one of these centers doesn't see it coming, and
and he spreads the legs on him.
Yeah, and just
right up Main Street.
I don't want to see that.
They're going to need more than a McCorkle massage on the sidelines after that, you know.
No, but what they should do is instead of having Jalen Carter try to intercept those, put in one of your defensive backs at nose tackle that can really slide underneath there.
True.
You know, and who has better hands, is able to maybe possibly handle that.
Yeah, I mean, because you have time. Because when the ball's snapped, it's as soon as it's snapped, dive underneath. And then just kind of be sitting there hey, you know, and it just spiked right on top. You're like, dope, dude. Appreciate that one, bro.
Yeah.
So they're talking about just dagger at the end zone here, try and win the game.
Not a bad idea. He's going to throw it. And it's out of reach for Adams. They still have 6 seconds, but I don't think it's worth trying.
They're not going to have a Green Bay situation here.
No.
Here comes overtime, folks.
Yeah, they better
unless this gets blocked.
Yeah, they better block. I mean, the Rams better block the defenders here.
Yeah.
because otherwise we're looking at
Joshua Carty here. Whoa.
he's already missed from 53. That was a straight up miss. This one's from 48. Let's see. Oh, they got through again, but they couldn't quite block it. We're going to go to
They need to
overtime
work on their
here.
vertical reach.
Wow. Wow, we've got overtime. Well, not quite.
McCorkle was doing the right thing watching film.
They should have had McCorkle in there. There he
I
is.
agree.
Look at those legs.
I agree, by the way.
Okay. All right, so we're going to well, there's 2 seconds left. Surely they're going to just kick it out of the end zone here for a touchback. Not even allow a potential return. And we're going to go to OT. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
imagine if we see another tie.
I would actually be okay with that. as a NFC West fan, for both of these teams to tie, Seattle instantly jumps them in the standings. As long as yeah, he's going to run it out here. Might as well try, huh? He's going to go nowhere though. Overtime we go. New overtime rules state that both teams get to possess the ball as long as no, that's it. Unless there's a defensive score. I think that ends the game, right? Like if the defense scores a touchdown, then that game's
Ends
over.
Yep, correct. That counts as the other team losing possession. You got your first possession, and then you just scored on that possession.
You just scored. Yeah. 23-23 ball game. 23 has been an interesting. I mean, 23 is the guy who fumbled on the freaking goal line.
Kind of a hard to see here, chat, but I just wanted to. This is what I noticed McCorkle working on the sideline during that. He's been watching film with his Microsoft Surface. Okay. A bad crude edit, but I needed to rush it before, we can potentially see him work his magic tonight. Oh, wow. They went on defense here. The Swiss cheese.
Yeah, so that's the
How about who is that that linebacker right there? He looks familiar. I forget his name.
Fred Warner.
Thank you. Yeah, he just had a little bit of an attitude there with the officiating crew.
So there's 2 different.
He might be learning from McCorkle on the sidelines, dude.
Let's talk a little bit about overtime.
Okay, sorry.
And the strategy. Sorry, no, you're right. No, sorry. The bit is always first. But so you can. A lot of people nowadays, like, okay, back in the old days where it's like if you score a touchdown, you win on offense. You obviously want the ball, right? Like, give me the ball. I'm trying to go down there and score.
If you get a touchdown, you win the game.
Right. Now, since a touchdown doesn't necessarily win you the game, what people are doing is they're going on defense first because they want to know what they need to get.
Okay,
you know
true.
What
that
I'm
makes
saying?
sense. It doesn't not make sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually.
But here's the thought, though. It depends on how tired your defense is.
That's true.
Do you want to send your defense out there right away when maybe they're tired?
True.
Or do you want to give them the break and, like, you go out there, and even if you just kick a field goal, now it's like, okay, D, get out there. If you stop them, we win.
Yeah.
Like, you're refreshed now. You've had you've probably had some smelling salts.
That's true.
You've had some Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've done whatever you needed to do. You got your arm massaged out like McCorkle.
I think it could come down in line with that. It could also come down to who do you want to put the pressure on?
Yeah, which is your better unit? If the defense
gives up a touchdown, then like who do you have more faith in right now?
Well, here's an interesting thing too, I guess. I don't hate the decision for the Rams because it's like you want to have the ball last, and I think your offense is better than your defense, at least tonight.
They have been, yeah. I mean, Sparrows
What I
mailed
would
a
do
couple, but
is, dude, even if San Francisco goes down and scores a touchdown, if you come back and score a touchdown, I'd go for 2 and just
okay.
try to, you know what I mean? Now,
I
don't
don't
play
I
for the
don't
tie.
dislike that call out.
Although I'm not going to be upset if they tie. Again, as I mentioned, I'm not going to be upset at all if they tie. Unless somehow they both finish ahead of us in the standings because of that tie, then I'd be a little bit upset. But I think what's more likely is that they would actually both, like, it would hinder them more than, you know what I mean? I don't think they want to tie this game. Not
I
a
just
division
can't
game.
believe it's a tied game. That's kind of what I'm like withdrawn about. Not withdrawn, but that's the wrong word. Like kind of sitting here disassociated that McCorkle's done it to him tonight. But I think it's kind of like you were saying in the end of the third quarter. That's more of the Rams just not playing good defense and really didn't show up to this game tonight.
Yeah, and also 2 fumbles on potential scoring drives.
Good call.
Like, oh, that's short of the landing zone. That's not good. That is not good at all. What does that come out to, the 40? 40-yard line. Dang, man.
McVay just took a big old breath.
I mean, he's been good.
These are some interesting head coaches. I've noticed that whenever there's a player down, they don't really run over to their player. They kind of just stay on the sidelines, really analyzing the game. This is a good coach, Matt. These guys should box.
They've definitely been thinking about it, I think.
I'd like to see. Yeah. I mean, I know it's McVay versus what's the other guy's name?
Shanahan.
I'd like to see that. I think Shanahan's got reach on McVay, but I think McVay's probably stronger in the upper arms at least.
McVay looks crazy. He look just in his eyes.
He looks like, you're not incorrect about that. He might bite somebody.
You're completely correct. All right, here's McCorkle Jones.
44 wide open in that busted zone coverage. This zone coverage on that side of the field has been garbage all night for the Rams.
Absolutely trash. Yeah,
I think I could go get a completion right now from shotgun against this team.
I'm pretty sure you could.
I'm not even kidding, dude. I think I could pass that. I'm not trying to be that guy. It's like, oh yeah, I can do it too. I can armchair quarterback. I could make that 18-yard completion.
Dude, just grip it and rip it.
Yeah, I mean 18 yards because from the I'm including the distance from the shotgun throw, but
yeah. And they're already on the 48-yard line. McCaffrey with the catch, and he's got really space. Well.
Good for 5 to follow through there through that block.
Yeah.
Jared Verse is like, man, I really shouldn't have gambled my chain in pregame against Jalen Carter. You hear about that? They gambled their chains. Jalen Carter and Jared Verse gambled their $100,000 number chains on
for just a straight up bet.
Yeah, just a straight up chain for chain. You can see Jalen Carter wearing a number 8 chain post game.
Wow.
Big old diamond flash chain. He's really been bottled up all night, Jared Verse. I've been watching him play, and he's just getting bottled up, dude.
Well, he's on the left tackle Trent Williams a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's good.
And that dude is just
a monster.
Yeah. He's just a brick wall.
It seems like it just also seems like Jared Verse is just a smaller defensive end.
He is. He relies a lot on speed. He's got power too, but it's like speed. It's power speed. Like he's trying to kind of push into you so that then he can go around you
and duck through.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't try to line him up on the other side.
Okay, hey, they did a good job swimming right there through each other.
Man, they're marching down the field here. First down, they're already almost in the red zone.
Problem is I've seen the Eagles have it. I think last year they had an NFL breaking 12.5 minute or something long drive. I forget what it was. It was just a long drive. It was like the whole third quarter almost.
Yeah. What happens if they run out of time in overtime, but the other team hasn't gotten the ball yet?
That would be an interesting.
What do they do?
Whoa, I guess the team that got the ball wins. It's only one period. And they do this, folks, so that 911 on NBC can air at the appropriate time because it's being delayed right now.
Yeah. And people are upset.
No, people are edged on the edge of their seat. They're like, last week, McCorkle broke his arm and was getting a provocative massage in the ER. I need to see if his snorkel was going to get dislodged from his jawbone or not. Then the aliens are coming too. Asteroids. They're already in the red zone. Holy cow.
Yeah. McCorkle getting sacked.
That was the most uneventful sack I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was weird.
Eventful for the defense, but McCorkle just kind of submitted.
He kind of crumpled. Yeah,
he kind of does. He looks like a little chihuahua.
Who even got him here?
Look at him. Look at him submit.
Yeah, he did. He was like, "Oh, please don't hit me."
Should have got him in the private bits. What a dance! That was the smelling salt dance right there.
Yeah.
He even hit the smelling salt.
That changes everything because now we're at 3rd and 12.
I think they should just put smelling salt in their gloves,
so that way they can.
No, and they can also hit the other team with them when they're not expecting it.
Oh, true. There's McCorkle again getting sacked. Oh, he's able to get the ball forward.
88's catching this off the skip and then making a move like something's going to happen. But I guess it's the right thing to do if it was a fumble in these things. But McCorkle's got his dang butt out.
Pull your pants up.
I might have to bring that one back, chat. Holy cow. They're still down. Dude, he's vomiting.
Is he actually?
Dude, he almost just threw up. Oh, he's heaving it.
Is he okay?
He might have gotten some salt water down his damn snorkel, McCorkle.
They might not have they might have put the smelling salts in the wrong place. Oh, he
barely skipped her in.
Oh my gosh. He doinked it in. That's nuts.
McCorkle was losing his damn lunch.
Yeah, he was. That's crazy, man.
Can we get out of McCorkle's way? I need to give him a massage.
Yeah, come on, stop standing there, dude.
Take care of his damn forearm here, please.
Yeah, seriously. He probably needs that more than anything else right now. The forearm adjustment. Wow, dude. Bounces it off the inside of the upright. What a special.
Jones ain't feeling so hot.
Yeah, dude, he looks rough.
Give him one of those honey stingers right there, whatever that is.
Yeah, that sounds like it might be effective.
That'll help him out. Here we go. Oracle.
Look at his face.
Oh, dude. He's going down.
Dude, before he even's going down, he's like,
ah! I can't believe they're showing this right there. The dry heave, national televised TV here.
I thought maybe something was going to come out there. They were going to reveal live on the broadcast that he actually did puke.
Just a good old dry heave session. I've been there.
All right, decent return by the Rams there.
400-meter dash and track, I vomited. Just competitive. That's all that is.
Got to get at least 3 to keep the game going. But I think
Oracle's still fighting it here.
Yeah, he's looking rough.
I don't know what's going on. They might need to give him a concussion protocol. I'll be right back, Chad. I'm going to go ask my wife about this real quick. She's a doctor.
There's Nakua for about a 9-yard gain. Stafford looking composed here, as one would expect. We got 2nd and 1. They're kind of hurrying up here a little bit. I sort of like it. I think you want to keep the defense on their toes as much as possible here. Stafford rolling out. He's throwing deep. He's got Tutu Atwell. And the catch is made. Wow, and that's about a 40-yard gain. Wow. I don't know what just happened to the camera there, but
I got the report about concussion. McCorkle likely got salt water in his snorkel because dry heaving like that is not a common symptom of concussions. What happened here? Deep pass?
Yeah, deep pass, and it was complete to Tutu Atwell. Wow, he almost just threw a pick.
Like a
Trying to get it
45-yard pass.
It was a yeah,
Holy cow.
a 40-yarder at least.
Damn, McCorkle's got me walking away. I'm missing Sparrow.
Yep.
Hitting some air mails.
Sparrow hit him deep. First he hit Nakua. And then he hit about a 40-yard bomb to Tutu Atwell. Now we got second
of the
and 10,
49ers bench, their pupils were beady, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they hit the salts.
Yeah.
At the 20-yard line, directly. Stafford to Kyron Williams. He makes the grab. Not going to get much after that, though. Third down. And McVay is calling it out. Scat right. ZY X doubled left. Yellow on 4.
Yeah.
I don't know
Fly
what he
post
said.
fade option.
Harry
Oklahoma
Potter.
hike.
Gryffindor.
Yeah. Sorting hat.
Stafford. Again to Kyron Williams. And did he catch that? I guess they're going to say he did catch it. Either way, it's fourth down. 4th and 1.
Holy cow. I don't know about that one. But I guess you don't want the tie, right? If the other team can't do something.
Trying to get him to jump off sides. Oh, and they're just going to use the timeout.
Toes
yeah. He was about to jump off sides.
He almost encroached because he almost fell forward.
Let me not jump off sides here. Kyron Williams has got me 31.1 fantasy points. If he scores a game-winning touchdown, I'm going to win my fantasy matchup.
If you're joining us late and you're a baseball fan, you likely did. I'm Al Michaels, and I described nothing about the situation after prefacing with that, which is crazy. He literally just went bone silent after saying that.
If you're a baseball fan
and you're joining us late,
buckle up.
Like you likely are, and then it was just silence.
They're trying to get him to jump off sides here, or what are they? Are they going to snap it, though, do you think? Do they have a check?
Oh, look at Stafford playing a little snorkel here.
He's like, am I going to snap it or what? What do you think?
Playing a little snorkel.
There's no way they just kick the field goal.
I think McCorkle might hit a smelling salt and run in there and get in a little fist fight with Sparrow here. I feel like Sparrow's pulling a bag out of McCorkle's book. I'm serious. I mean, did you expect a pump fake it going back under center?
Yeah, he was like,
that was a
yeah. Well, because I think what he was trying to do was
pump fake is crazy.
Pretend like he was about to like quick snap it.
They still had time. I think they wasted a timeout. You still had 9 seconds to try and draw him off sides. I think that's a waste of a timeout, personally.
I mean,
come on, play your hand here.
Timeout anyway, probably, right?
Lose your voice on it.
Okay, I know I like this. They need to go for this here because, and they hand it off. He's not going to get there. They lost the game. That's it. It's over. 40 and McCorkle's like, thank God I don't have to go back.
Wait, do they need to play out? No, they don't. That's game.
That's it. Game over.
I don't know. I don't like the new overtime rule. I think you should have to play out the quarter. You know, it's a field goal. It's not like you got a touchdown, you know?
No, I heard somebody say, and they made this point and it was good. Football is already such a violent game. Like, you don't need to be playing more than
that's when you put in your staff as your offense and defense. Like all these water boys and head coaches and defensive coordinators, you get in there and play middle linebacker now.
I can't believe they just went straight ahead with this. I can't believe that they didn't try to get somebody out.
This is a terrible play call.
I agree.
I think the fumble was a terrible play call. They could have won the game right there. But they ran the same play they almost ran on the fumble. Up the middle for no reason.
Yeah, when you have it's not just like it was a couple inches because he did gain them a few inches, but like you need to make
A
it so that
trash call. I don't know. I just it was like a weak side too. It wasn't like there was a bunch of blocking there. They like
no, I
pulled the
agree.
guard, try to crash
Yeah,
over.
you had like a bunch of wide receivers over there blocking
Yeah,
and
it's
like a
just a
tight end.
bad.
Like, no, those aren't your guys. Like, if you're gonna go behind the line, run behind the big boys.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't know, man.
Well, any closing thoughts? I mean, I know that we're grieving here. I'm grieving. I don't like to see the 49ers win. We have an unwritten rivalry with them as Eagles fans. Well, we kind of do with the Rams too, but mostly from a we win every time you come and play us kind of a house. But with the 49ers, it's we've got that, just going back. But I think
Yeah,
that's how it is as a winning franchise in the NFC. It's everyone almost has a little rivalry
yeah,
with you.
you kind of want to see them fail.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah,
But
I'm
I'm
not.
happy to see McCorkle get it.
Yeah, McCorkle the snorkel. He really, he was breathing well underwater there. Except for at the very end, it didn't look like he was breathing that well. But he did win the game, so good for him.
That's true. He had a little
I think
salt water in his snorkel.
I'm not that impressed with the 49ers. I'm obviously less impressed with the Rams because they lost. Feel like they should have won this game,
I feel
but
like they had many opportunities to win the game.
um, yeah, just a slow start
They
is really what
lost the
killed
game.
them.
Here's the
Yeah,
fumble. This is the bad choice. Up the middle.
yeah.
Woo!
He
I
was
don't
he
know
was
why you're
looking to
doing that. You're on the 6-yard line. I know you want to run the clock. Run the clock on the outside. Try and open up an outside spread where the odds of him fumbling are way lower because you tell him this. If there's nothing there, we're calling this play to run the clock, so just slide. Not a dive forward and try and get a touchdown when there's still a minute and 10 left on the clock or whatever it was at that point anyway.
yeah.
That little skate into the uprights there.
It's crazy that if he had just missed that, we would have had a tie.
Yeah, true.
Probably. I mean, I guess there would have still been
Well, they
time
would have
left
kicked
there.
their field goal
Yeah,
there
that's
instead.
true. Yeah, but that would have been
But
blocked. So
yeah. No, but I asked you, and I cut you off. Closing thoughts on tonight's broadcast?
yeah, man. Good game. I'm glad that we got another good game. We've been able to avoid
Yeah,
the bad
blowouts.
ones. We didn't stream on Monday night, and those were some terrible games.
Yeah,
So
I think God kind of protected us from just watching blowouts all the.
agreed. So I think good games. We'll be back again, and I'm excited for it. I like this
Yeah,
format. I like what we're doing
I
here.
agree. We're finding our form,
Yeah, and so
and McCorkle's finding his breath.
he'll always be with us, I
Yeah.
think. So, yeah, man, I'm
Holy
excited,
cow!
and
Borderline blasphemy there.
well,
I'm just
we're
kidding. I'm joking entirely.
in week 5 of the NFL season getting
I
kicked
feel like
off.
I'm kind of
I'm excited,
McCorkle right
man.
now where my head's at. I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
are. Well, you're a little underwater potentially. Be careful. Be careful. Don't.
I'm literally blocking up everything that would make me McCorkle. So I got to leave a little bit for me to become McCorkle.
What do you got?
Yeah, I'm extremely surprised by Oracle. I think he came out. I think it's mostly just they had a good offensive scheme. I think they've noticed something. I think the Eagles really showed a lot of the Rams' weaknesses in that second half comeback, that they just really came out and dismantled them. I think fumbles, as we've already discussed all tonight's broadcast. I don't think you need to run it up the middle like they did right there. And I think it was ultimately a really bad play call to run it up the middle on a 4th and 1 in overtime, where the odds of conversion are probably a 50-50.
Yeah.
Give
No, you
yourself an
could.
advantage.
I agree. 100%.
I'm surprised to see the 49ers 4-1 and the Rams to be 3-2. I would not have predicted that beginning of the season. I would have predicted the 49ers to be 2-3 and the Rams to be 4-1. So I think the NFC is getting shaken up. I think the Seahawks are above both of these teams. The records may not reflect that, but I think that the Seahawks are above both of these teams.
I think so right now. I think we're playing better ball than these two. Yeah, Rams defense needs to figure something out. That was pitiful tonight.
I'm excited to see the Seahawks play the Buccaneers, and I'm excited to see them embody what we had discussed earlier in the broadcast, which is they've been playing the last 2 games, 4 quarters of football, better than almost any other team in the league. And I'm excited to see what that looks like at home versus the Bucs. And I think that will really propel the Seahawks up the power rankings that really don't matter at all because it's all just egregious, garbage, egotistical. I'm making my
it's week
analysis off
5.
of all this stuff.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
This is all going to change.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And yeah, so here they are showing it right now. 49ers are the number 1 in the division, and that's not going to last. So, yeah, my takeaways would be I'm surprised the 49ers won. I think the Rams defense looks trash, and they need to really figure that out because Matthew Stafford and their offense looks pretty efficient, but maybe not running up the middle 2 times in a row when the game's on the line.
Yeah, maybe hold on to the ball.
Yeah, all right. Maybe do a little of that.
Yeah.
You know. So, well, that's been a pleasure, man. Any final words for our audience here?
No, peace out.
Peace. Okay.
Thanks for being with us.
Likewise. Yep. You guys we'll see you guys in the future, and thank you guys for being here.